Mic check, mic check. One of the Masters podcast. I was made, of course. Got a special guest across from me, man. Got a legend, a Thomson legend, man. Mr. Vonteego Cummings. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How you?
Doing good. I'm doing good, man. This one been in the making for a little while. You know, me and David. Shout out to David Beard. He do the Clash of the Clashes, every year. And one thing we've been trying to do this year was just kind of put on for like a lot of legends, Speaking of, I had got some flack a little bit from one of the guys that won from the Clash of the Clashes. He said, you need to have people on that's playing. And I'm trying to tell him, I said, well, no, the legend's going to restore the feeling. The goal is to get the feeling restored so people can come out and support the games.
Right.
And me getting somebody who got good 2 years ago after high school ain't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna hit the same. But talking to the legends and people that's from here, that actually did some stuff on a high level, and get everybody juices flowing to come to the games and stuff like that. So you was highly requested. You came up in a few people's, legends always do, so legends know each other. So whether it be Raw Hall, Tony Mitchell, like these guys, Sean, when I did him as well, he spoke about you as well. So like, they talk about your era a lot. So I'm gonna get into you, your story, and your era. But before I get to that, the first thing I like to ask, like, just tell us people where you from, born, raised, like, what's your upbringing like where you from?
I'm Vonteego Cummings. I'm from Thomson, Georgia. I was born in Augusta, but actually was raised in Thomson, Georgia, neighborhood called Cherokee. My mother and father was very young when they had me. My father was 14, my mother was 16. I'm an only child, and I would like to say that they're still married, and that's not normal for black people.
Right.
So, to have a baby out of wedlock and still, be married to this day. So I take
good.
that,
Still married to this day?
Yeah, they still married to this day.
Clap it up
So,
for that.
and I salute my parents for that. And, to me, that's a big thing.
No, that's a real good thing. I kind of got to ask because, just you kind of mentioned that. I feel bad if I don't ask. What was that like? Like, your dad, you and dad being 14 years apart? Like,
I was say this. I was always my dad went to I would say it was just me and my mom for a while, but only because my father was in college.
okay.
But when my father came back, he was there. He'd been there ever since, and he was even there when he was away. But for me, I will tell you, my parents were more like my brothers and sister than my actual parents. Like, I have a relationship with them where we could talk about anything, we could joke about anything, we clown about anything, and I mean, it's, spankings I had, so I was a little rebellious to my parents, but it was more, they was, young kids trying to raise a kid, and so, but they did the best they could, and I would think that, we had a great relationship, we got a great rapport to this day, so, but it was more like sisters and brothers relationships that are more like a punishment.
Did you have a close relationship with your grandparents? Did you have a close relationship with your grandparents at all?
Yeah, I was very close with both of my grandparents. Now I was very close with. I grew up with my parents. My mother, father, and mother. But my dad, I never met my father. Father, he was unalive before I got here.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
No problem.
Talk about like what was like growing up in Thomson, though, because I hear a lot of different stories. You one of the older people I've interviewed from Thomson. So like I'm hearing maybe from my generation that I grew up with. But talk about Thomson in the 80s and the 90s. Like, what was that like back then?
For me, Thomson in the 80s it was fun, man. You go outside, you could play street football, you could play touch football, like we play basketball, we go to the park, like I hang out with my friends, the guys from the sandbars. Like, I mean, it was, how could I say, it was like everywhere else, I think. I just think, it was a little smaller town, but everybody knew everybody. Like, you didn't have the neighborhood community stuff. I mean, they took care of itself. I can go outside and someone else's parents can get on to me and it's not no problem, So we had fun, man. We do what we had, and, it was, like I said, it was a small town, but we were very close, knit community. So everybody kind of knew everybody got along, and, for the most part, I just hung with my friends, the one from the same box. I played ball, I played football, I roller skate, I did whatever they wanted to do. So it was whatever.
Was it ever hard for you to make friends, like not having no siblings? Was it hard for you to make friends, or was it easier to make friends because you didn't have no siblings?
Nah, I have a great personality. I never had any problem making friends, and I have a lot of cousins. I have a lot of my mother is one of 12, and my father is one of 5. So I have a lot of first cousins and second cousins, and my mother's side is mostly from up north.
Okay.
So when I was younger, I used to go up north for the summer.
Up north where? Like Philly?
No, New York and Maryland.
Okay. So I know you said you had a lot of family, but like they said that in Thomson, everybody family. So like how y'all determine like who y'all could like talk to and be, you could like.
I mean,
I asked a real question. I gotta ask that question.
No, I understand, and I will tell you, there is some people around here that probably date their cousin.
I knew it.
Yeah, like I
knew it.
Yeah,
I always knew it.
Yeah, some people around here probably date their cousin, but for the most part, man, you know who's your family and who's off limit or not, But I seen some people who date their cousin, but for me, that was a no-no. That was a no-no.
It's a no-no for you.
Nah, that's a no-no for me.
We need more people like you, man.
Nah, I can't do that. So I know who's my friend and who's my relative, who's not, So, but for me, they have a lot. Go to Augusta, go to Warrens, and go to Washington. Find your girl anyway. You don't have to date your cousin.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that, man. I'm going to speak on sports a little bit. I know, like, you're known for basketball, but you mentioned football earlier. So, and I know Thomson has a football.
Yes, we're a football town. We're a football community. Town. Yes.
Were you good in football? Like,
yes.
All your life?
I was very good at football. I was a quarterback.
For Thomson?
Yeah, I was a quarterback before I stopped playing football.
Okay.
And I stopped playing football in 9th grade.
Okay, but Thomson Middle then, you was a quarterback.
Yeah, Thomson Middle School, I was undefeated as a quarterback.
What do you mean? So you mean no loss a game?
I lost no game. I lost no game in football. I lost no game in basketball.
All right, hold on, man. In middle school?
In middle school.
Who y'all playing now?
I mean, I don't know. I had to play the people on the schedule. I didn't make the schedule. So I just showed up for the game.
Y'all played Washington Book 5 times?
No, we didn't. We played them, but we didn't play them 5 times.
I do ask that question because like it's different over the tracks in Augusta because there is a bunch of different middle schools.
Yes.
I'm joking, but I really don't know a lot of schools.
No, you're right because we do not compete in the Augusta Middle School League.
Okay.
Like we do, like we don't play against Tut, Murphy, and no, we don't do that. So, but we have our own little region with Jefferson County, Sparta, Warrenton, West Sandersville, Washington County, Washington Wilt. So we have our own little region. So
okay,
in middle school.
All right. Well, I want to talk about that. So talk about like sports. Like, what introduced you to sports? Was it just being outside in Thomson, and then at what point did you realize you were getting pretty good enough to play for the school? This is in both now, football and basketball.
I come from a very athletic family on my mother's side. Like a lot of my cousins and a lot of my uncles played football and basketball. So I would think that's where my athleticism come from and I had an uncle and cousin that I hear people say that was very good, but for some reason, like, they got caught up in the streak, so they wasn't able to make it. Mm-hmm. So
Streets of Thomson.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they didn't make it, but I hear that they was very good. They was, I watched them play, but like for me, they were good. But for me, it doesn't matter if I say it. It matters if someone else said it.
Yeah.
So I guess I just gravitated to it because a lot of people in my family played. And I don't know, a lot of people don't know. I had a cousin, one of my cousins from up north. He played for Georgetown. His name is Billy Martin. He got drafted to Indiana Pacers, so he was before me. So I have a lot of family that that was pretty good, and so I just wanted to get into it. I guess I didn't know that I was going to be good or whatever. I just started playing, and I realized that I realized early in basketball that I was a lot better than my peers, mainly because I was playing in the street. I was playing against like the Dion boys, the Chris Nars, the Greg Martin, the Xavier Smith, and all these guys is like 3-4 years older than me.
But they're from Thomson as well.
But they're from Thomson.
Okay, see, I don't know Thomson, so everybody's name is foreign to me. So talk about who was good around that time when you was coming up in middle school.
Yeah, so they have this kid, there's this guy around here, well, he don't live here no more, but he's from Thomson. His name is Roger Hatchet.
I heard that name before.
Yeah, see, now for me, Roger Hatchet is the GOAT for Thomson.
Not you?
Not me.
Okay, writing that down. Okay.
But the reason I say Roger Hatchet is the GOAT for Thomson because to me, he was my idol. and I can never be better than my idol. That's just my opinion. But everyone says it's me, but I say Roger Hatchet is the best player. I just say Vonteego Cummings was the most publicized.
Well, what was so good about Roger Hatchet?
This is the thing this is why I say Roger Hatchet was very good and was better than me. Roger Hatchet broke his right hand when he was playing high school ball. Roger Hatchet never went back right hand. He started playing left.
Just after that.
Like after that, he became lefty. Doing the same thing, became lefty. Vonteego Cummings broke his right wrist. Vonteego Cummings could never go left. I mean, I could go left, but I could never become lefty.
A lefty.
Yeah.
You didn't even try.
No, I tried.
You just couldn't do it?
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
So you just sat out until your hand got
So
better?
I knew then that for me, that put Roger above me. And Roger had a scholarship to Iowa State. But Roger got caught up in the streets and didn't make it. So.
I'm going to get to some high school sports stuff too, but you mentioned that twice, so I feel like I have to kind of address it. But I also know, like right now, definitely, and I don't know if you know David. David Beard is here, by the way, too. Clap it up for you. I'm sorry. I ain't saying anything. But he don't talk to the microphone, so, he just be sitting back there. But, yeah, you got to say your microphone, but it's all good. Like in Thomson, you say you get caught up in the street. Like, how easy is it to get caught up in the streets in Thomson? Because y'all so far off from, to us at least in Augusta, from everything else.
Yeah, you think, we may be far off, but the same things that goes on in Augusta, the same things that goes on in Atlanta, the same thing that goes on in New York, the same thing that goes on in Baltimore, it goes on in Thomson. Like, okay, I'm from Thomson, but if someone just asked me randomly from where I'm from, I say Cherokee. Like, Cherokee is the neighborhood I grew up in.
Okay.
So that's where I'm from.
How many neighborhoods in Thomson?
I don't know, you got AD, you got the projects, you got...
I didn't think it was a lot. I was making sure. I don't know how big it is or...
It's a couple. It's a handful.
So, I asked that question because I asked like what Thomson was like in the 90s, only because I try to make a distinction because I've interviewed somebody from Thomson and they more of my age, so they can tell me the era of now, more different kind of culture. I interviewed somebody that's a little older than me, so like even in the 90s, was it the same thing? Like, you have, whether it be bad choices, drugs, robbery, all that kind of stuff. Is that stuff you guys are also faced with even in middle school at that age, at that time?
Yeah, we were faced with that, but I would say when I was younger, they had a little bit more like, we had sports balls, we had skating rings, like we had pool halls.
In Thomson?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had all of that, back then. So that's why I would say it was a little bit more fun, But now all that is excluded. Like they don't have nothing nowhere for the kids to go.
Yeah.
So they're gonna go to the streets.
So I asked another Thomson person I had on the podcast about the Augusta, like what was that like going to Augusta back in the day?
Nah, most people, to be honest, that's from Thomson that go into Augusta, they feel like they're just going to Augusta. Like they don't feel like they're going nowhere new, or they feel like they know Augusta. Most people from Thomson just feel like Augusta's a part of Thomson, but it's just on the other side.
Yeah.
That's how most people feel, So, but it's not like they looking, I'm finna go to Augusta because, they got friends, they got family, So Augusta is just, for us, Augusta is right up the street. Now, for you all, Thomson is a long way.
Oh, you gotta tell me.
But for us, Augusta is right up the street. So.
I put the address, it said 40 minutes. I was like, am I going to Columbia or what?
Yeah, everybody from Augusta say that. Like, they be like,
it really wasn't that long though.
I'm not coming way out there. Like, what do you mean? Like, But I get it though. I have no problem with that.
Nah, I could feel that, especially if I was from here, I could see that because to y'all it's just a few exits.
Yeah, but y'all have to understand that we never had a mall.
That's why I asked that question.
Yeah, so we never had a mall, so we always went to Augusta Mall. You know what I mean? Yeah, so. But I was one of them kids that I never just go to the mall to hang out. If I go in the mall, I'm going to the cops, I'm going to buy something.
You would think so. You would hope so, right?
So I would, So my rise to Augusta was worth it,
Well, I want to get more into the sports. So you mentioned, like you said, in middle school, never losing the game. So back then in your era, could you play middle school in 6th grade? Or you had to wait to 7th grade as well.
No, you only could play. When I was coming up, you only could play middle school in 7th grade.
Okay,
you
okay.
couldn't play in 6th.
Got you. So you get to middle school, you make the team. Did you know you made the team? Like, were you that good at that point where you knew you made the team? Because like I said,
I would be honest with you. I knew in 6th grade I could have made the team in 6th grade, and I would have been the best player on the team.
Still
in the 6th grade.
But how you know this though? Why you say it with so
know
much
that.
confidence?
Like I know that these are. I know that. Like I don't want to toot my own, but I know that. But
I tooted for you. I tooted the horn for you. No big deal. You said I would have been the best on the team.
Yeah, I would have been the best on the team.
Hey, once somebody start moving their hand like that, I know you're telling the truth. So it's all good. But all right, so you ain't playing 6th grade. I'm pretty sure they wanted you to play. You play in 7th grade, so you start playing football.
No, I still play football.
Yeah.
7th grade.
But you say you didn't lose no games.
Nope.
7th grade or 8th grade, no games. No games lost. So you mean tell me in 7th and 8th grade, you went undefeated in football and basketball?
Not basketball. I lost in basketball.
Now, earlier you said basketball too.
No, in the 8th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basketball I lost. I lost to Chad Cook.
Shout out to Chad, man.
Yeah, I lost to Chad Cook.
Clap it up for Chad Cook real quick, man. That's my guy. I love Chad.
Chad Cook was at Lakeside, and I was at Thomson, but Chad Cook was in the 8th grade. I was in the 7th. Chad Cook beat us both times. He beat me in Thomson, and he beat us at Lakeside.
What happened? Why you couldn't do that with Chad? What happened?
That wasn't my matchup. Chad was a point guard, and this year, my first year in middle school, they had me at the off guard.
Nah, just talk about Chad a little bit. Like, what kind of guard was he?
Chad was I don't know if y'all know Chad. Chad and this other kid, he went to Evans. I'm gonna think of his name in a minute. They was the original Splash Brother.
Ooh. I like that.
What's the kid name from Evans?
So Chad was coming down splashing y'all pretty much at that point.
Yes.
Yo, it's funny because I know a version of Chad where I just can't even picture him moving around playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? I know he was nice though. I could just tell.
Yes, Chad. Yeah.
Due to his knowledge. So I just couldn't do nothing with him. Like, was he just that good? Like,
we held our own. He got the best of us. He got the best of us. Yeah, like I would say that he got the best of us. He won the game and. Yeah, his team won, so he got the best.
Shout out to Chad.
Shane Pangers. You ever heard the name? Shane Pangers.
Nah.
He went to Evans, another original Splash Brother.
So they was nice though.
They was nice.
So y'all beat everybody, but y'all just couldn't beat Chad.
No, we couldn't beat Chad. Not 7th grade. Yeah, we couldn't beat Chad.
So but 8th he was gone.
Yeah, he was gone.
So it was okay.
So I ain't have to deal with it. So I ain't have to deal with it.
You know, it's funny. I started to call Chad before I came here and asked him if I had any questions for you. I'm glad you talked. I'm gonna send him that clip because Chad is cool, man. That's my guy.
Yeah, couldn't beat Chad. Chad went to Lakeside, man.
Yeah, shout out to Chad, man. That's dope, man. Chad did a lot for me when I was coming up, man. All right, so y'all playing 7th grade. Y'all go undefeated. Y'all good in basketball. Y'all lose to Chad only. So what's the reputation for you at this point? Are you just like that guy? Because this is
I'm just playing. I'm just one of the guys. I'm just playing. I don't know. I mean, I got dreams. I mean, like every kid to make it to the NBA or the NFL or whatever. But at this point, man, I'm just playing. I'm just having fun with my team.
Yeah. So it wasn't no expectations at that point. You just happened to be a kid that was winning.
I just happened to be a kid, and I always thought like didn't care, and I never been this kind of kid to care what anybody else think. But at this time, I thought I was good, but I just play. Like,
aside from school, I want to talk about a little bit like describe what was basketball, sports like coming up around that time in the era of middle school. At the parks and stuff like that. Was that a thing back then? Because I know it's not a thing now. Kids don't go to the park no more.
Oh, yeah, that's a big thing here. That's a big thing here. Like, we got courts in every neighborhood, and you go and you seek and you take over that neighborhood. That's where you go. You go wherever they got the best games at, we're going over here today. And we're going to seek and we take over that. And that's how it was growing up.
About you, so, like, was that something you did? Like, did that
yeah, but I did it. See, I did it young, but I was always playing against older guys. So by the time that I got to high school and playing against my peers, every court was mine. Like no matter where we went, every court.
Every court.
Yeah, but I took my beatings.
Yeah.
Like I had took my beatings like when I was younger.
Yeah.
When I'm in the 8th grade, I'm playing against 9th and 10th and 11th grade guys. They beat me. You know, I'm just trying to get the competitive spirit. I'm just trying to get used to being able to compete with older and more physical guys.
How you think that helped you though? Because you mentioned something I think, and David, I know you played when you were younger as well. I feel like that's important. Like you go out there, you gain confidence. You take a neighborhood over. You go to a neighborhood and you the king of the court now. You gain confidence to go play. You know, later on for a school and stuff like that. It kind of boosts your confidence, but also boosts the fact that you playing with older people. So when you start playing with your peers, not saying it's easier, but you didn't play with somebody that's bigger, stronger, you know, and better at that point, and in different environments. Outside is kind of rough. It's refereed on the court, so it's a little bit easier sometimes. You won't get that foul. You know, outside you gotta fight for that foul.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the competitive spirit though, you know, like, and I don't know about these kids, but that's what I wanted. That's what I grew up seeing, you know. Even when I was little, I go to the park, I can't play, but I see guys, you know, playing and somebody go to the basket, get fouled. They ain't no foul, like, you know, they arguing. Like, wow, this is what you gotta deal with. So, but I was just a product of my environment.
So yeah, all right. And so you saying, you know, through middle school, you're not losing the game. Now to you, I'm only saying to you because I think you as a player, you're probably just you don't know what's to come. I mean, I know now where you've been and everything, but you don't know what's to come. So you just being a student of the game. But it's not like rankings and stuff at this time because we in the era now where it's ranking like a middle school person have a good game. Next day they rank top 5 in Augusta.
Yeah, I don't know anything about ranking then. I don't know, but I got ranked my 9th grade year.
Ranked where?
In the nation.
Oh, we got another national rank. So in the nation you got ranked. You know,
I got ranked the end of my 9th grade season.
Okay, so you was in high school at this point.
Yeah, so I don't know about 8th grade. I don't know if they doing ranking or not.
Okay.
But I just remember at the end of my 9th grade year in basketball season, Coach Thomson come to my class, like my 6th period class, and it's just, I don't know if y'all remember Street and Smith magazine.
I heard of it, yeah.
And they had Street and Smith magazine, and they got underclassmen to watch, like, boot, you know. And now I'm in there with Kevin Garnett, like Stephon Marbury, Vonteego Cummings, and this is the first time. I still don't know nothing about ranking. I just see these names, and I'm looking, oh, this guy from Michigan, this guy from New York, this guy from there. And I'm like, and then Coach Thomas sat me down, and he's the one that explained to me what that was.
See, I think that's
because I've always been a basketball fanatic, like always. Like I don't know if y'all remember when I was younger, they used to have this thing called Big Monday and Terrific Tuesday. But on Big Monday, only the Big East play. Georgetown may play Syracuse. You know what I mean? And I watched that.
Yeah, that's still a thing now. Yeah, Big Monday.
Yeah,
I ain't never heard of that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I used to watch that, but now they only give, I don't know if they give a player of the game, but back then, they'd give a player of the game to the losing team, and they'd give a player of the game to the winning team. And I remember sitting down and telling my mom, I'm gonna be one of them guys one day.
I like that. That's
But
tough.
I was confused still at this time because I remember looking at Syracuse, and I know Syracuse is in New York, but I'm watching this guy like Stephen Thomson. He's from Los Angeles, California. So now I'm in my head like, how you get there?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So now I want to know, like, so. And then when I got ranked, Coach Thomas explained to me what that meant. Like, I had no clue. So,
I was gonna say that. I think that's, and Dave, you could expound if you want to. I think that's dope. Like, I wish we could bring that back. I know we can't now, but like the not knowing about being ranked until you rank. I feel like it's not important until it has to be important. You know, we just make these lists now, but I think it gives these kids these false narratives of themselves.
yeah, like I'm glad you said, even when I would come, I never strived to be ranked.
It's
Because
not a
I didn't
thing,
know what
yeah.
rank was.
I just want to win.
Like, I always thought, like, this is what I knew, that when I was a water boy for Coach Thomas, the team used to be, we was really good. Like, I was a water boy, and I remember guys used to be on the bench that don't get in the game. They get scholarships. So all I knew then was like, I just want to play for Thompson. I can go play basketball in college somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know where. I just know I can go play. But me watching Big Monday, me watching Terrific Tuesday, like, I want to play on TV though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But at the time, I don't know that I'm good enough to be ranked. I just know that in my mind, I'm good. You know, but I know I'm good where I play it around here, you know, so.
It just, I think
I
it's
didn't
just,
know, so.
I think this era kind of lacked being a student of the game as well too. Like you mentioned being a water boy. You mentioned just being around Thomson. I'm assuming like even when you came to high school, it wasn't like new territory for you. You had been around for so long.
Yes. And I want to be a water boy only so, I don't know if you know, like in basketball season, it's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to be a water boy.
He said, I don't know if you know.
Yeah, so doing basketball season is cold, so I want to be in the gym where I can get shot, But at this time, I don't know Coach Thomas run military programs. Like, I don't know that. I'm thinking I could just go shoot while they, practice. Oh, no, you don't do none of that. You can't dribble while he talking. You can't. So it was a rude awakening for me. So once that happened, that's how I became really a student of the game.
Yeah.
Because now I'm sitting on the side and I'm watching. I'm watching all the drills. I'm watching the Dion Boards. I'm watching the Chris Nards. I'm watching the Xavier Smith. Oh, I like the way he did that. Like, how he do that? Like, not trying to be them.
Yeah.
But take something from him, take something from him, take something from him, and I just try to.
But at what age are you doing this? You in middle school doing this?
No, I'm like in 4th grade. I became a water boy in 3rd grade. I became a water boy for Thomson High in 3rd grade, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and then I started playing
basketball, football,
middle school. So
okay, wow, okay, well, that's good. I mean, that's good to know. I think the water boys also lost art too, though. There's not a lot of people that team manager and all that kind of stuff. I don't see that no more. I just kind of see people just trying to get in the game free at this point. But you mentioned he ran like a military practice.
Yes.
What did that do for you, like as far as you coming up? Because you're watching, which I would consider him a legendary coach. He's been around for a long time.
Yes, for sure.
A legendary coach. Before you start playing a game, you're watching how practices go. A real practice, how respect for a coach, having to do things you don't want to do. You're probably seeing a lot of players give their all in practice and still not playing, but they nice. What did viewing that do for you as a player?
Well, I just knew the system, but I knew Coach, like, growing up, like, to be honest, Coach Thomas was like my second father. Like, he was more strict on me than my actual father was. So just being around him, man, and we have this thing, self-discipline, hard work, and concentration. So that's our motto. So I've been following that motto ever since I was a water boy.
You said self-discipline?
Yeah, hard work and concentration. So we always was taught that we gotta have self-discipline ourselves, and we always was taught that we gotta work hard, and we always taught that we gotta concentrate. So that's been our motto ever since Coach Thomas got here. Mm-hmm. So for me, I just experienced it a little longer than most of my peers because I went through it 4 or 5 years of being a water boy. And when you're a water boy, the same rules apply to you as a team. So I learned self-discipline a long time ago. I learned hard work a long time ago. And I learned to concentrate a long time ago. But the problem with concentration back then was felt like I didn't have to concentrate all the time because I felt like I could just show up and win.
Why you felt like that though? Like, what made you feel that way?
Because I was better than them. Like like at this time, I'm only playing against the people around here.
Yeah.
So I just feel like I'm gonna beat him anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of easy when you're playing Washington 5 times.
Until I went to. Actually, let's back up. This was my 7th grade year, going to my 8th grade year. You know Hebert Madonna? Boo. First guy from Augusta to ever destroy me.
What you mean destroy you? Like, talk about that.
Beat me.
Open up a little bit.
You know what destroy me? Nigga, what you talking about? Like, come on, let's not play games here.
I know the weather too.
Yeah, Boo like 1 year older than me, so we went and tried out for this AAU team. And Tim, and when I tell you, man, I tipped my hat off to Boo. Boo was giving me everything. And that was the first time I seen a guard like that.
It's the 7th grade.
Yeah, this is like going into my 8th grade year.
Okay.
And so this is the first time I seen a guard like that.
Is this AAU or this middle school?
This is middle school, but it's AAU.
Gotcha.
Me and him played on the same AAU team.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's like we tried out and we both made it, but he got the best of me. Like, yeah, and I remember that. And shout out to Boo because Boo really put a battery in my back.
So what happened next time y'all played?
I didn't see him again until high school.
Okay. At Thomson.
Yeah.
And what school he was at?
He was at Butler.
Oh, shout out to him at the Butler. That's a good guy right there, man.
Yeah.
Good guy right there. Clap with the Butler real quick. What happened though? Did y'all won?
Yeah, we destroyed them.
Come on now. What's destroyed now? Now you got to find it. Y'all won by 5 points. Guess not, man. Oh boy. Just a quick story, because I know I can't get it in at one time, but when I hear you talking and I heard when I first heard his name, because I'm not from here. Let me preface that. I came down in 2006. But when I came down, that first year I played and Butler ended up coming here. They had like Austin Steve, Brent Harris at the time, Tron, all of them. I don't know who Thomson had. I don't think it mattered that night. But I know that it was like a blowout. So to me, I always thought Thomson wasn't a good school. So when I'm hearing all these stories now, I'd be kind of shocked, because I always just wrote them off that day. Like that day, I was like, oh, it must be horrible. It was so bad that the people in the stands left.
See, I don't know if they're going to tell you in Augusta. I don't know if they're going to really be honest with you. But for a while, for like 6 years, the CSRA was Thomson.
You know about this, David?
Yeah, I know about
The
it.
CSRA was Thomson.
Go ahead, speak on it. What you mean? What you mean? Like,
No matter what we showed up, we won. We won the region. You see it? Shout out
a lot of them over there.
Yeah, shout out to Ricky Moore. Ricky Moore ended that.
Oh, okay. West
Yeah,
side.
Ricky Moore and William Maver ended that.
Okay. Well, hey, we take it. We can take it. We'll take it
I
there.
ain't no problem. You got to take it sometime when you give it out.
But I guess at that point, at that time, was it more so just players just being that good? Was it the program? Like, what was it that made y'all so good that y'all
We
wasn't
just had a lot
CSRA?
of talent back then. Like, we had a lot. Yeah, and then you got to think too. Like, I will say this helped us. Like, we only got one school, two really. But the other ones, y'all got 9 schools.
Too many.
You know
schools,
what I mean?
man.
So you could divide your talent up. Like, everybody that from Thomson, your talent, you going right there.
Yeah.
So we had a spurt where we was growing trees and
So it just homegrown at that point. It wasn't
it
even
was
like
just homegrown.
y'all didn't have to like
Coach
like,
Thomas he came into
So all right, well, I want to talk more about you and your high school career. So talk about going into 9th grade. So we out of middle school now. You lose only a few games.
I'm already in 9th grade or going to 9th grade?
Going to 9th grade. So coming into 9th grade, did you play straight varsity?
Yeah.
You,
Yeah. You know it.
Did you know you were gonna play varsity?
Yeah, I kind of knew it, but like, I watched Chris Norris and Dion Boyd do it. Like, so these are people that when I was water boy, I watched them like they 9th grade and they go straight to varsity. And so I remember Coach Thomas in 8th grade, he came over to the middle school and he announced, like he do this every year, he announced, he was like, at the last day of school, they have a trial for summer camp. And he said, varsity trial this time, JV trial this time. And I just went to the varsity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like he ain't say come to the varsity. He ain't say go to JV. I'm going where I think my talent is. So I went to varsity and luckily I made it.
Okay. And just going to 9th grade, going to that, did you already feel like, well, I'm better than some of these players anyway, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do what I gotta do? Because you ready playing middle school.
All right,
You
go
ain't
ahead and
lose.
toot my horn. I already knew I was better than
Yeah, I like this guy right here.
I already knew that. Like,
Yeah, I like that. That's
now I knew. Listen, now Now I knew that, but I didn't carry it like that.
got you.
But I knew
makes
that
sense.
deep down. Like if you want to see me when I bust you, Like,
But they also knew that, I'm assuming, because
I think they kind of knew, but
you played outside, you going taking over the court.
Yeah,
you don't lose no games in middle school. So like you kind of already, I know you're not care about the ranking and stuff, but you kind of already, I'm winning.
yes.
I'm impacting every game I'm playing at this
Yes.
point. So, and you 2 guard, 3 guard,
Point guard.
Point. So you just playing the point now.
Yes.
But not when Chad was playing though.
Huh?
Not when Chad was playing. You didn't guard
No,
Chad.
because I had a guy in 8th grade that played. He was in 8th grade, and I was in 7th.
Okay.
So he had already been a team, so he was a point guard. So the coaches put me on the wing.
Got you.
And then the next year, I'm in 8th grade. I get a new middle school coach, a new coach. I'm the 2nd tallest player on the team. He's about to put me in the post.
Yeah.
Coach Thomas go to him and be like, no, give him the ball. That's how I played the point guard in 8th grade.
Oh, so he's getting ready for next year?
No, I was going to play point guard here anyway. He already knew. He seen me as a water boy. He seen me shoot the ball. He seen me like Pligger, he know it. Like
yeah.
Coach Thomas, he see it. Like this guy gonna be all right.
He waiting on you.
Yeah, he probably waiting, you know what I mean? But he did help me out though because I didn't want to play no post.
Gotcha. I don't blame
But I was gonna get the defensive rebound, and I was gonna be the point guard that position.
Got you.
I wasn't gonna pass it nobody. I was gonna rebound the ball and go because I always thought I was a point guard. Magic Johnson was my favorite player.
All right, so going into 9th grade now. So you made the summer team. You know, you're gonna play varsity. What kind of year did you have that freshman year?
I had a great year. I got ranked.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I'm asking. I'm trying to lead up into that. I was going to lead up into that.
I got a great year. I got ranked.
I was going to lead into that. I promise.
Yeah, I got ranked. I thought I had a great year. But no, to be honest, like we had a good year as a team. We lost 2 games and we went to the Final Four.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to.
Y'all won region stuff that year too?
Yeah, we won the year.
What year was this?
92.
Wait, what year you graduated?
95.
Okay, see, I'm thinking you graduated 97, because I don't know why. 95.
Matter of fact, yeah, we won it. We won it in 92 and 93, because then Westside came in 94, 95.
Yeah, I see. Okay. So it was out of order a little bit, but I got you. Somebody messed the things up. 92, 93, I see. Okay. I'm fact checking, my bad. You gotta make sure you're right. You know what I'm saying? You're real confident, so I just gotta make sure these things are right.
It's up there.
I got you. So all right, so you graduated 90, so you came in 91, 92. That was your?
Yeah.
Okay, the 91, damn, you're right. 91, 92, 93, he ain't lying. God damn. All right, well, I can see that now. All right, so you come in, you playing point guard, like, at that time when you playing, I know y'all the best team. What players in high school around that time were good besides you and from Thomson? Like, who else was like, was it a West Side? Was it a good player at Butler? Was it a good player at
West Side wasn't good.
It wasn't good. Well,
No.
we know that, you know. Clap it up for West Side for not being good.
I can't remember. I remember Carlos Carter. Laney. Laney had another real good guy. He was number 23, man. I can't remember the name, but I remember this kid. Like, I don't remember the name.
But y'all beat him, though.
Yeah, we beat him. Marion Ware.
That ain't sound familiar.
Josie.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Who was tough? That's how. Who was tough? I know y'all beat their bad, but who
got,
was tough?
my first, like when I first come in, you got Hewitt McDonald, Boo. He had Butler.
Okay.
Now at this time now, Butler is quad A, and we're 3A.
Okay.
So and at the while we wasn't playing them, but everybody's telling us like, y'all need to play Butler. Y'all need to play Butler, like, you know. So we ended up playing Butler. It was a great matchup. We ended up beating them, but I would say they had some good, man. A lot of people had good players. You know, Ricky Moore was over there. He just ain't having enough help at Westside. Like we played them and beat them, but he was doing his thing as a freshman. You got Kenny Smith. You got Kenny Curtis. You got Ollie Otley, like you got Pepe, all them boys at Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it was some people around, man.
So at this time, like during your reign of high school, would you say like you were the best player in the area?
Yes.
Okay.
I was the best player in the state of Georgia.
In the state of Georgia.
From the ninth grade all the way up to the summer of my 11th grade year.
This is I'm being funny. I'm asking. Was this like rank wise, or you just saying?
No,
that,
ranking wise. I can
real?
show you that.
So you was number one.
Yeah, I was in the state of Georgia.
I really don't know this. I'm asking for real.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Okay. So 91 through 95.
No, 91 to 94.
94.
The summer of 94, the summer of my 11th grade year.
Got you. Okay.
Sharif Abdul-Rahim took over.
That's good. Well, he was nice. So.
Yeah, he took over.
He was nice.
Then he went to 1, I went to 2, Ricky Moore was 3. Then at the end of the season, the final ranking came out, I went to 3.
Who was 2?
Sharif was 1, Ricky Moore was 2, because Ricky Moore just beat me to go. And then I was 3.
I asked this question, you know, because I hear a lot from a lot of players about just that era. So when you watch basketball now, do you feel like the era you played in was just that much more advanced, or that much more better than the players that's playing now, or more competitive rather? I don't know what word to use.
I would definitely say more competitive, but you know I would say that because I would think of a lot of guys back then. We came up playing street ball, and Now they only just play ball in the gym. So I would think that was competitive was definitely an edge.
And then also, I guess with the development of social media too, I feel like where you might go practice and get some shots up for real. People go practice get shots, but they want footage. They don't want to necessarily get better. They want something to post on Instagram. They want something to post on their
when
story.
I train, and I'm still kind of like this when I train, like when I used to train as a player, and when I train now as a ex-player training kids, I try not to post. I try not to. I always like to train in quiet. And another thing I don't like to post people that I train because I don't know how thick-skinned that kid is. And I don't want to put a target on their back.
Got you.
You know what I mean? If I keep posting them, everybody, and then when somebody see them play and be like, oh, they not like I thought that, I don't know if that kid gonna be able to handle that.
That makes sense. That makes a lot
You know
of
what I mean?
sense.
So I don't do that. Like I let other, you know what I mean? I let other people if you train with me or if you play for me, tell people you don't train.
I got you.
So when we go play, and when you go out there, they're gonna be like, oh, I want you to show them. And then they'll recognize.
When you was in high school, did they have PGM at that time?
No, they had National though, but National was in Winston-Salem.
I got you. Okay. Yeah. So when you talk about playing for Thomson during this time of high school, you had the same coach all this time. What was that coaching style of play? Like, what was the style of play? Was it plays for you? Was y'all playing inside out? Like, what was y'all style of play at this time?
We run.
Just run.
Yeah, we have a system, we have play, but we run. That's the first thing we look to do. The very first thing we look to do, we have this philosophy, like when I play the two guard, he have to play defense 94 feet, full court. As soon as his man get the ball at the point, he always gonna guard the point guard.
The two guard.
Yeah, the two guard always gonna go. So that's he always gonna guard the point guard 94 feet. Now, whenever they take the shot, he's the only player that don't have to box out. He takes off on the left side. And we all know he's on the left side. So when we get the rebound, our first thing is to turn and look on the down left.
Okay.
And we throw the ball in.
Outlet pass.
Yeah, we throw the ball. Like a lot of time, our two guard wasn't even our best player, but he might be the leading scorer.
Okay, easy layup, right?
Yeah, he getting layups.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
But you played the one.
Yeah.
So how you got yours then? Like what you did?
Now that changed when I got here. He might get some point, but he probably ain't gonna be the leading scorer.
Why?
Because this is true. Before when the Chris Nards and the Dion played, they had a lot of big guys that could throw that pass.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, when I came, we only had a couple guys that could throw it, really throw it. But before, when I was a water boy, they used to cut that ball loose. They get the rebound, they send it right up on the left side. So it kind of slowed down and then if you watch Thomson, they probably don't do it. They probably do it one or two times now.
At what point did you know, whether first you started in your ninth grade year, middle of high school, did you know, you got the respect of your peers? Everybody respect me, peer-wise, all the players. And then CSRA, Thomson, Warrenton, Washington Wilkes.
I would think that came at the end of my ninth grade year. Probably when I got ranked and they started to, you know what I mean? I'm sure some people saw me and was like, oh, this kid is nice. He probably, but yeah. I don't think I really got the respect and probably till I got ranked,
So I want to kind of go fast forward from there. So you get ranked. All right, what's that summer after your ranking like? Does it change you at all? Change your perspective on the game at all? How you approach the game? What changes?
No, it didn't change. I just knew that I had to work a little harder because I knew there was other people striving to be where I was.
Got you.
But then I learned something that at first when I used to play basketball, I used to just compare myself to the CSRA. Then once I got ranked, I started to compare myself to the nation or the world. So I don't want to see the best guard in Augusta. Now I want to go see the best guard in New York. I want to see Stephon Marbury. I want to see Wayne Turner out of Massachusetts. I want to see Lewis Bullock out of Baltimore. I want to see these guys because these guys is down on the name of what mine is.
Got you. What, did you start getting offers after the 9th grade year? Like once you was ranked, did offers start coming in? Colleges start coming to the school to watch
No, I
you?
started getting letters, but no offer.
I got you.
Like I just started getting, a letter here, people sending me letter, but no offer.
What about scouts coming to the games? Was that 10th grade, 11th, 12th?
Like, I remember scouts coming. Now, this is what I used to think. I remember scouts coming like this. I remember how I got ranked. I remember this guy coming, some scout, high school scout that does ranking. He came to our practice, but when he was sitting out, I'm thinking he's there to see one of the seniors or the juniors. I'm not thinking he's there for me. I'm thinking he's a college coach for one of the, juniors or seniors. And I find this out later. Coach Thomson tell me, he was like, nah, that guy was there to see you.
Got you.
So that's how, but the whole time I'm not doing anything no different. But I'm just thinking in my mind, I'm a 9th grader. He's coming to see the seniors,
Yeah, that's going to college next year.
Yeah, going to
That makes
college.
sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, so that wasn't no pressure. I was able to just play free because I'm not thinking he's there for me.
So I guess at what point did you started to get? You said 11th grade, 12th grade, you started to get offers.
Mm-hmm.
What like 10th grade, 11th grade, you playing? So you're not playing travel ball this time, or you are? You still
Yeah, I'm playing travel. I played travel ball ever since 7th grade.
When you stopped playing football, that's the better question.
I stopped playing football in 9th grade.
So when you came here, 9th grade, they told you ain't playing football.
No, I played, and then after then basketball season came.
And when you
then
got
I got ranked.
That was it.
And then the next year, I went back out in the spring for going into my sophomore year. And then when it was time to go back in July, I didn't go.
It was your choice, or somebody say, look, it's not wise.
Boy, you will hear a lot of things. I'm glad you asked me that.
I try.
It was my choice, but you're gonna hear Coach Thomas stop him from playing. You're gonna hear his mom stop him from playing. You're gonna hear a lot of things, but I'm telling you, it was my choice.
Got you. So you just said,
and I would tell you this. That's one of the regrets. I regret that.
Why?
I wish I would have just kept playing football. I loved the football. I wish I would have just kept playing. I wish I would have just played my last 3 years.
What would be? You probably got hurt.
I could have got hurt. I got hurt playing basketball.
Be worse than football, though. Right?
Well, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I could have went to Pitt on a football and basketball scholarship.
Wishful thinking, but yeah, I mean, people do that sometimes. Though. They do that.
Like
sometimes.
maybe I could have did that.
But yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can't even say it. 'Cause you say you play quarterback too, right?
Yeah.
And you tall enough to be quarterback too, so ain't no telling. You could have went to the NFL. Never know.
I don't know about that, but
Well, did you think you were going to NBA?
yeah.
At what age? What age you thought you were going to NBA? Like what age you said I'm going to the league?
I said that when I was young, but when I really thought that. Like I really thought that. Like that's one thing that I really believe. I really believe I was going to the NBA. Like I used to actually tell my mom that.
All right. Well,
Like, Mom, I'm gonna buy you a house. I'm going to the NBA. Now it didn't come reality until my 10th grade year in college. I mean my sophomore year in college. But
what
I
about that?
always believed that I was gonna be able to go though.
Why you say, what about the 10th grade year? What about that made it reality?
My sophomore year
Yeah.
in college?
No.
No, that's when
okay,
it
in college.
became a reality.
In college it did.
Yeah, college.
Okay.
My sophomore year in college.
Well, I want to get to college, but before I get there, I want to ask one more question about the just around here. So in your era, you dominated your era at this point. So to 94 when you graduated, right? But before then, at what?
I graduated in 95.
95. How many offers did you have, and then what made you pick, the school you went to?
I had an offer from basically everywhere. I didn't have an offer from Duke.
That's the best school to have an offer from.
And I'm not mad about that. Like,
No,
I wasn't
you're
going to go there.
Why not?
Because at this time, Duke had a thing where you couldn't wear a T-shirt up under your jersey.
That
And I
one
wasn't
that
go- I
one rule
wasn't
was going to do
going
it.
there
That did it for you, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't going there just for that rule.
All right.
So. But
Need the
I
T-shirt.
chose Pitt, man, to be honest with you. People don't know I actually committed to Michigan. And on a Monday and changed my mind on a Wednesday.
5'5" Michigan?
Yeah, that's why I was going to go there. Jalen Rose was my idol, my favorite player. I changed my number in Thomson to 5 because of Jalen Rose.
Yo, I like Jalen Rose. I knew I liked you for some reason. I like Jalen Rose too.
Yeah, I shaved my head. We shaved our head in Thomson because of the Fab 5. We
Yes.
got baggy shorts and black socks because of the Fab 5.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we did all that because of the Fab 5. I was a Fab Five fanatic. I was a Jalen Rose fan, and Coach Thomas, I need number 5. He got it for me.
What was your number before that?
20.
Why you chose 20?
Because now when I first got to Thomson, we didn't have no odd number. It was 10, 12, 14, 20, 22, 24, 30, 32, 34. It wasn't no odd number.
So you just chose 20. It was just
Nah, like I got 20 because Allen Houston wore 20 at Tennessee.
I like Allen Houston too. I'm liking you more and more now. Keep talking, man. I knew I liked you. I knew it was something.
Yeah, so when I like him and I took his number and then I liked the 20 and then the next year, man, I'm watching college basketball and I see the Fab Five and I'm like, I need number 5 and I want a bald head and I've been bald ever since.
Let me see.
I'm bald. David tell you.
Now I've seen you before.
Yeah, I've been bald ever since. and people don't know it because of Jalen Rose.
Now that you said that, I do got a question though. Were you rooting for like Temple, or how did it feel like when you saw like?
Was I rooting for who?
If you remember Cunningham, William Cunningham from Glen Hills.
Oh no, I was rooting for the Fab Five.
Okay, because you know they played.
I liked it. I liked the 6. I remember 6. Like I remember 6 in Lamont very well.
Okay.
Like to be honest, I liked Lamont in 6 when they played. They played. I think it was 90. They played for the region championship against Thomson. In Thomson, but Thomson beat them. So they ended up going to the state as the second seed. And I like the 6 in Lamont though, but I'm gonna be when Temple played the Fab Five, I was going for.
I remember he played Fab Five.
Yeah,
so I was just wondering if you saw that. Like,
I saw it. I was
but you still was like, let's go Fab Five.
Yeah, I'm going Fab Five. I don't know.
Yo, it's crazy because I never thought I'd find somebody that. But I was a big Jalen Rose fan too, and when you talk somebody about him now, I guess they don't understand how the Fab Five was, and I'm young too, so I don't understand. But I always had a liking to him. But now I'm from New York, so I just always love Allen Houston game. It always was smooth. It was the smoothest game I've ever seen. Like coming up, he was the smoothest player to me. So
That's Chad Cook. Chad Cook tell you, I used to take that Fab Five book everywhere.
So y'all play travel ball together?
Yeah, Chad Cook playing on. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what was that like too? I guess I'm glad you said that. What was that like playing with him travel ball? Now somebody who
Chad Cook father had the money.
Yo, shout out to you.
Yeah, Chad Cook father had the money.
Yeah, Chad loaded. I ain't gonna lie
Chad
to
Cook
you.
father had the money. That's how we ain't paid for nothing. Because if we had to pay, Vonteego wasn't going. Like his parents can't pay. Like I'm gonna tell you right now. Like when they walked in my house, Buck, you remember Buck? Buck told my parents like he don't have to pay for nothing. Like he get money, like okay, because if he gotta pay, he can't go. Like, he ain't gonna be there.
It's
so
amazing challenge to get
shout
you.
out to Mr. Cook and Chad Cook. Yeah, they held it down.
Nah, definitely. But as you got older, like now, obviously you said 7th grade, Chad a year older than you.
Chad won. Chad actually the same. Me and Chad actually the same year.
Okay.
We're the same age.
Gotcha.
But he 1 year in a grade ahead of me in grade. Yeah.
But talk about, all right, so I'm not sure if he was better than you, he was in 8th grade, but they beat y'all. But talk about that change, if at all. Was it a change there? Because you're playing the 1 as well now as you get older. So who's starting that 1? Is it you or is it Chad?
No, Ricky Moore.
So you at the bench?
No, I'm on the wing.
Oh, 2 man.
And Chad got on the wing.
Okay, so all y'all starting now.
Yeah. Me and Ricky me and whoever get it, just go.
Gotcha.
And Chad just become an artist. Chad just a shooter at this time. He ain't no creator, no nothing. He's just a shooter at this time,
So what was that like playing with him as he got older? Did he get better? Like, I'm asking this because I never heard anybody talk about Chad like that before. This is my first time hearing a player that actually can talk about him.
I love him because I know once I drive and I get in the gap, if I kick it to him, that's automatic. Like, so that's an assist for me. That's 3 points for him. And
that's
we
what's
okay.
up.
Yeah, we okay.
That's what's up, man. I'm just enamored hearing this because I'm a
we
big
got
Chad
recruited.
fan.
Me and Ricky Moore is I don't know. It's 2 big time AAU programs at this time. It was Team Georgia and Atlanta Celtics. Team Georgia come get me and Ricky Moore. They want us to play with them when they go to big tournaments.
Got you.
So me and Ricky go, but the thing was, me and Ricky Moore can't go without Chad. Like, we ain't coming. If y'all don't take Chad, we're not going. So that's what Buck had already told. Like, y'all can't, we ain't going. If they don't take Chad, y'all don't go. So Chad went. So we end up going to national with Team Georgia. Me, Chad, and Ricky Moore, we went to national. We lost to Antoine Jameson at the buzzer and for the national.
Damn.
At Wake Forest, Winston-Salem.
Who was guarding him?
Guarding who?
Jameson.
I think Mike Maddox. He went to Georgia Tech.
Okay. So back then, AAU wise, y'all only had a few. Did you have like a lot of teams back then, like it is now?
Back then, when I played AAU, you had to be handpicked. You had to be handpicked. Your mama can't take $600
Yo,
over
chill
there.
out, chill.
Yeah, you had to be handpicked.
It's not what he's saying, but it's the face he make after he says it. It's not like you get me?
Yeah, you had to be handpicked. You just can't go play. Like, nah.
Oh, boy. But Tony said the same thing, though. Tony just said a lot more subtle, but he said the same thing. He said back then it wasn't like it is now. Like, you wasn't just playing AAU to say you play AAU. It wasn't a fad. They came and got you.
Yes. Yeah.
So, all right, so y'all playing, you, Ricky Moore, do you think you playing with him gave him confidence that Westside could beat y'all? Or to give the confidence to beat y'all, I guess, at that point?
I don't know about that. That's a good question, though. I don't know.
Nah, because you play with somebody, you know how that is. You like, I'm better, but you hearing stuff, of course. I don't know how it was back then because I was a young kid, I don't know, but just me seeing players.
Think me and Ricky always been like brothers. Like, we didn't never let the Thomson, come. He won the game. Like, he won both times by 2 points, and I think to me, the ball could have bounced either way, and I don't look at him no different. I don't wish the game was no different.
Was that day game in Augusta State? That's y'all game that they keep playing.
Yeah.
You got that on tape for real? The whole game?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I can get a copy of it. I want to watch the whole game. I don't get to
It's
see
a
that
VCR now for me. So I don't know if they could
I find one on Amazon. They are expensive on Amazon. I ain't gonna lie, VCRs is expensive right now. But I would get one to watch that stuff though. I do want to watch a lot of games. Even Glen Hills, the 018, I want to watch their season if I can.
Yeah, so it was all love. I just think he always been good. Like, he always been competitive. He just, and for me, I just think it was their time.
But your era in high school you didn't play with Avery. Avery?
I played, when I was a junior, William was a freshman.
Okay.
So I played 2 years. So the 2 years that he was in, his 9th and 10th grade year, then the 2 years that Westside beat us.
Got you. So once they added,
so you might say it was Will, because Rick in 9th and 10th grade year we beat them.
Yeah.
And so then Will come, we lose both games by 2. Now we don't play them in regular season. Like 11th grade year, back then we had a sub region and a region, and we was on different sides. But we was on different sub region side, but we was on the same region side, But then the next year, we just chose to play a national ranked schedule. And so what happened was go into the sub-region tournament. Since we're not gonna play no team from Augusta, they're gonna penalize us. They're gonna put us as the last seed going into the sub-region. But if we play, we'll be the first seed.
Okay.
You get what
Yeah, makes sense.
So what happened, we had to play more games, more nights than everybody else. And we end up getting upset by Laney by 2 points. And then the next weekend, that put us in the game with Westside. Instead of for the region championship, we played them in the region quarterfinal.
So I want to ask about this game because I see it a lot. I think Chad might have been the first person I ever seen post the game. Now it makes sense. It's all connecting to me now, I guess. I don't know how many times y'all played at Augusta State, but the game twice. So both times they beat y'all. Yeah,
twice. Yeah. 11th and 12th grade.
So you the one dunking in with the ball head. That's you.
Yeah.
Okay, now I put a face to it. It's hard to tell in VCR. It's like video games back in the day, so you can't even tell who's who. And like people like David, I see Reggie Miller that's from here. They always say I was there, but I wasn't living here yet, so I ain't know nothing about nobody. Yeah. So I'm seeing these games like, who's this guy from Thomson? I never heard about it, but now talking to you and talking to Chad over time, I see now I'm connecting all the dots. How live were those games at Augusta State? Cause y'all packed those out. Augusta State can't pack their own games out right now. I'm not dissing them. I'm not dissing them. I'm gonna make sure, it's a different climate now. People don't go to games no more. You know what I'm saying? But you watch Augusta State game, the seats is full. The seats is empty. I watched that being a high school game. Not only is the seats like packed, it's everybody jumping down and everything too. So describe the games back then as well in high school. Compared to what you see
For us,
now.
man, it was just normal. It was exciting, but for us, like every time we came here, like it was standing room only. So we was just in a bigger place, you know what I mean? We figured. Now, our sophomore year, we had the region here. That's how they realized that they couldn't have it. We got to take it somewhere bigger. Because my sophomore year, we faced Westside in the region championship here, but we host the region. And they're 26-1, we're 26-1. And we faced them for the championship. And so it's standing room only. So that's why they said that next year we got to go somewhere else.
So where was it at?
Huh?
At Augusta State. So that was a region championship game, Augusta State?
That's what it was the region tournament.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, but my junior year, we played Westside for the region championship.
But y'all played them at Augusta State, though.
At Augusta State.
Got you.
My senior year, with the region championship was at Augusta State, but we didn't make it to the championship. We lost in the quarterfinals.
Okay.
So they played. Westside played Josie.
I got you. Okay, now I follow. Okay, so it's standing room only here, but I mean, hell, it was the same thing at Augusta State. It was packed there too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but that's how they knew that they had my sophomore year, that's when they found out, okay, we can't have it at Westside or we can't have it at Thomson. We got to find a bigger venue.
Got you. Okay.
Because there was so many people here the sophomore year.
I want to get into something you mentioned. You were saying that, when Avery was addition to Westside at that point, that's what kind of got them over the hump, the Thomson hump, to beat y'all. How good was Will Avery back then to you? You being the number one person in Georgia now, so I'm just asking the number one player. How good was this other player?
I thought he was pretty good. He shot the ball. He shot lights out. Now, he was the first person I come with that I seen just come straight ninth grade and just shoot lights out. Now they had a nice team. Though they had Michael Cummings.
That's your cousin?
Nah, he not my cousin, but
I figured I asked.
They had the coach son. So it wasn't just Will. Like they had a lot of people.
What's his name?
Will played a big piece. Him and.
I asked that only because, I hear about, they said the parks and just playing travel ball, all that stuff. And I didn't know if, maybe y'all played outside of just those two games. Did you ever play with him? Did he play on y'all travel team at all?
I never played. I played pickup games in Augusta a lot of times, in some hoods. Mm-hmm. But I never played against William Avery outside of basketball on the court.
Got you. I hear, and I don't know if you did the same thing. You say he shot lights out. I hear the same thing, but I hear he'll come pretty much a foot over the half court and shoot it.
Who?
Will Avery. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, Will shoot that thing. Will shot the leather off it.
Did you ever guard him? Was he hard to guard?
That wasn't hard though.
Why not?
Because I'm gonna take the shot away. I'm gonna make you just dribble now. I'm quicker than Will. I'm more athletic than Will. So, I'm just gonna make. Now he gonna get his. He's good, but I'm gonna try. But that's every player. I'm gonna try to take away what they do best.
Right.
And he shoot best. That was his calling. So I'm gonna make him beat me doing something else.
Do you remember when you first started hearing about him? Cause I'm asking that question. I'm pretty sure somebody is the same. About you.
I always knew you we all knew each other. I knew about Ty too, but I haven't played him. Mm-hmm. Ty Shine. Ty Shine and William Avery was the two in their class. Me and Rick was.
Yeah.
They was the next two,
Gotcha.
And so I knew about him. I knew about William when he was in 8th grade.
That's what I'm asking.
I knew about him, but I ain't, it wasn't.
Yeah, but you never playing in Georgia this time, so it's you. So you hear about Will, but you.
Not like that. It was just, is somebody gonna be good every year?
Yeah.
Somebody coming every, you know what I mean? That's how I was looking at it. Okay, he got next up.
Did you not ever get approached to leave Thomson and go play somewhere else? Because with you being ranked when you was ranked at, were people not coming to say, hey, you should come play here at this prep school?
I got offered Oak Hill.
Oak Hill, here we go. You said no.
Yeah, I said no.
Why, what was the reason why you ain't want to go Oak Hill?
I go play for Coach Thomas. I go play for Thomson with Coach Thomas. I've been a water boy for him. I don't need to go there. I can get wherever the same place that Oak Hill could take me, Thomson could take me there.
I like that. I clapped through that for you. That was a good answer. Real good answer. I like that. All right. So you mentioned everybody except Duke offered you or wanted you. Mm-hmm. Did you take? I don't know how the rules was back then. You took visits.
Yeah.
So talk about some of the visits you took, and then what ultimately just made you decide to go with Pitt.
To be honest, man, Pitt told me they was gonna give me the ball off the plane. Simple as that. Like, and it's the Big East. Like, and I always wanted to go to the Big East because at this time I thought the Big East was the most physical conference. So I wanted to go there, and I figured if I go, this is what I figured. This may be a little weird, but I don't know if anybody else was gonna start me. UCLA, Arizona, Connecticut. You know what I mean? I don't know if these people are gonna start me. If I go to Pittsburgh and I start my freshman year, and I get the ball, like I got a year to, how you say? I got a year to play bad. Mm. You know what I mean? Like
to grow.
Yeah, like I got a year to grow. I got a year to not be so good. Okay, I still got. But if I go with me starting as a freshman, that's gonna give me more confidence. That's gonna give me more leeway. If I go there and I go to Arizona or I go to UCLA, I go to Connecticut, and I sit my junior year, I don't know if I'm gonna have that. I mean, my sophomore year, I don't know if I'm still gonna have room where I can just
be confident.
Kill time. No, I need to begin it now because my goal is to go to the NBA.
And there's a chance that if you sit, they might recruit somebody else.
Yeah,
and you sit another year.
Yeah, so I calculated all that. So I figured that if I go to Pittsburgh, it's the Big East. If I go to Pittsburgh and I have 3 good years, I should be ready. I should be okay. You know what I mean? So I don't got no year to. I mean, I got a year to I got a year to maybe, how you say, develop or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't got a year to sit.
And so with you going to Pitt, like I'm assuming, I mean, your grades are good because you didn't have to sit out and none of that stuff. You was a good student as well then.
I was okay.
You was okay. I like the honesty, bro.
I did what I had to do to get to Pitt. I didn't have to sit out, but I ain't gonna.
I like that.
I ain't gonna sit here and be like, nah. I wasn't in beta or nothing.
Yeah. Was it decision? Was it like more family based? Was it just your own decision? Was it coaches driven? Just
my own decision. Yeah.
Okay. So you get to Pitt at this point, right? So Thomson, great career. You get to Pitt. What was it like? Is it a culture shock for you? Is it something different?
No.
Like, it was just.
I've been up north.
Been there before.
Yeah, been there. Like I always knew I wasn't going to the SEC.
Why not?
Because them schools is too close to my home. And it could be a Sunday, and I'm at UGA. I'm hanging out with my friends. I got class at 8 in the morning on Monday. I'll be like, I go in the morning. No, I can't do that at Pitt.
So this is your own thinking. Your own
thinking.
Yeah.
Like I need to go far away from home. Yeah, if I stay close to home, I'm gonna flunk out.
Got you.
Yeah, I know this.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
I know that. If I stay close to home, I'm gonna flunk out.
So talk about like your first year there. Like, did you impact the season? What was it different, like coaching wise? Like, what was that like for you? Because at this point you've been playing with a coach for 4 years that you knew since you was a kid. Now you go into where it's kind of business at this point. It's your first introduction to like what business is like. So what was that like playing the first year there?
It was a little up and down because I started off well, then I got hurt and I had to miss like 16 games.
What happened? Your hand?
I broke my hand, yeah. So I had to miss like 16 games, and then I ended up coming back the last game of the season. And then for the Big East tournament, that was it. So I had a up and down season. I started off well, and then I got hurt and set, and that was it.
So after your first year,
I was upset my first year though, because I don't know if you know they give out preseason awards.
You didn't get none?
No, preseason award I got newcomer of the year, freshman of the year. But at the end of the season, I don't get it.
Because you got hurt?
Yeah, I don't know. I would say because I got hurt.
Who got it?
Scooney Penn from Boston College. And so now I'm mad. So now I'm going into my sophomore year, I got a chip on my shoulder.
And so what does that do? Like, when you play him?
It ain't got nothing to do with him. It got something to do with everybody. Yeah, it ain't just him. It's everybody. Like, so I come back my sophomore year and I have a great year.
So sophomore year, was that your best year in college?
I would say it was my best year in college for like team-wise, but like for stats-wise, my junior year was better.
Okay. So you knew before going to college, just in your picking of college, you went to do 3 years.
Yeah. But I ended up staying 4.
Okay. Yeah. What prompted you to stay 4 versus the 3?
Because I promised my parents I was going to get my degree. And then I promised I had this kid that I came in with. When I went to Pitt, I came in with 5 guys. We had a point guard, shooting guard, 3-man, 4-man, and 5-man. And my 5-man, we was the 2, quote unquote, the highest rank that came in the class.
Yeah.
So we was and he chose to go to the NBA after his sophomore year. And when we had already discussed we're gonna leave after our junior year together.
Oh, but he left a year early.
Yeah, he left a year early. So when he left, like that kind of put a dent in my plan. Like, and I'm like, so then I come back my junior year, but I have great stats individually, but my team success is terrible.
Got you.
So I just make it, and so going into my senior year, everybody that was on the team my junior year is coming back.
Okay.
Everybody's returning. We don't have no senior. Well, so I say I'm gonna stay.
Well, just a quick question, because I'm asking just for people that's playing wise. You could have went into the draft your junior year then.
Yeah, I had a chance.
You think you'd have got drafted as well?
Yes.
Think you'd have got drafted higher, or it's kind of the same?
From what I was told, late first round.
Okay.
Early second round.
So I guess staying is fine.
It was the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all you could do at that point was just try to get better, so you can get
yes.
a higher pick. All right, and then
actually I was banking on that. Our team, since everybody come back, we do well. Like if we do well and I do well, that'll
booster.
Yeah. So
well, how'd y'all do last 2 years?
We didn't do well.
Got you.
But I did well.
You was killing, but y'all was losing.
Yes.
I got you. This for the kids now. Describe how college worked though, because like it worked that way. Like your team can be horrible at that point, but you can still get drafted by just doing what you got to do.
Yes.
Was that hard for you from coming from a program like Thomson where y'all was dominant, and you just said the CSRA was Thomson?
Oh, that was hard. My first year, yeah, that was hard. Like, yeah, I remember doing an article like, I'm not used to all these L's. I don't know what this is. Like,
you ain't lost in middle school. You wasn't losing.
Yeah,
in high school.
Yeah, I don't remember all this. So I'm not used to this, but it was different.
Did you ever get homesick? Like, what was that like? Like being away at college. I'm asking because a lot of players, especially from the city, they'll go home, go away, but they be homesick for whatever reason. Did you ever get homesick, or you just felt like I'm on a mission? I gotta do what I gotta do.
No, I didn't get homesick. I was just, I can adapt to anything. I didn't, But I mean, when we got our breaks, I took them, but I was never homesick. Like I want to go home. No.
Yeah. What was it like in Pittsburgh? I don't know nothing
Cold.
about it. That's very
cold.
You remember anytime it's cold, ain't it?
It's cold, man. When I tell you cold, Pittsburgh is it's cold and it's real gloomy. Gloomy. It's like a steel mill city.
Yeah.
It's all right though, man. I mean, it ain't no party city. It's just blue collar, hardworking people.
You ain't going to no Steelers games?
I went a couple times.
Okay. And then. What was the campus life like there? Like I know you played and stuff. What was like school wise? What was that like?
Now Pittsburgh we don't have a camp. I mean, we have a campus, but Pittsburgh campus is in the city. Like I'm walking the street on campus. I'm bumping into the avid people. Like I'm bumping into just regular people.
Got you.
Like it ain't no. We don't got no fence where it just.
Got you. It's not like
it's in the middle of it's in the city and.
Kind of like Georgia State, probably.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
That is dangerous. Hey, that's a good question. Well, I know you say you're going to SEC school, but you didn't grow up a Georgia fan.
No.
Like,
I don't like no team from Georgia.
Oh, I love you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't like no team.
I love this man, bro. I like this man.
I don't like no team.
Not the Hawks either.
Yeah,
right?
and I hear people always say, "Oh, you're not gonna root for the home team." I don't like them.
Well, they don't really win either, so.
I used to watch. No, I don't like the Hawks. I don't like the Falcons. I don't like the Braves. I don't like the Thrashers. I don't like the Dreams. I don't like none of that.
Hey man, I like this guy.
I'm sorry.
I like this guy, man.
I like the Yankees.
Oh, yo, clever.
Yankees is my favorite baseball team.
I'm a Mets fan,
Football,
but
I
it's
don't
cool.
got a football team because Tom Brady retired.
Okay.
Baseball, I already said the Yankees. So where we at? Basketball?
Basketball.
I'm only going to rock with who I played for. I rock with Golden State, and I rock with the Sixers, and I rock with Pittsburgh, and that's about
That's it. All right, I can't.
In basketball, I like individuals. I root for individuals.
Same here.
Yeah, I like, yeah.
So who your favorite player?
What?
Basketball.
I have two. Cade Cunningham and Luka Doncic.
So you're like a fan.
No, I ain't no Lakers fan.
You got me.
I'm a Luka fan.
The Lucas fan. Okay.
I was a Laker fan with Magic play.
Okay. Yeah. So you never like you don't like KD, LeBron. You never like none of them like that, like playing wise.
They never been. I like them. I like their game, but they never been my favorite player.
Got you.
Magic Johnson is my favorite all-time player. Like, I like Magic Johnson better than Michael Jordan. If somebody asks me who my GOAT, I'm gonna say Magic Johnson.
Marcus, he can go left.
No, because to me, when I watched Magic Johnson, he made people that wasn't good look good. Like, he had guys on his team that was subpar, but he made them all-stars. Like, he passed the ball to them. Like, he smiled. He made it was fun for me. Like, watching Magic, it was fun. It was like he was just, like he was smiling when he make a pass. He pointing, like, I like.
What kind of player were you? Because you mentioned him being fun. Like, were you that way, or were you just fierce? Like, what kind of player were you when you played? Were you a crowd pleaser? Or were you just trying to dominate, trying to score, serious? I can't tell from that
I can
VCR
do a lot
recording.
of things, but like I ain't with the antics like shooting the threes and throwing my hands up, or you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to dunk on you. I'm trying to just go by you, and I may scream in your face. I may stare you down. I may, I took some of the Fab Five antics.
Gotcha.
I was just trying to, So for the most part, when Thomson, we try to intimidate you.
I'm gonna get into more college and going to NBA, but I do want to ask one question. When you came back to school after you shaved your head, what was that like? Did they joke on you, or was that like a fad at the time?
No, I was the first one to do it.
Yeah, so what did they say? Like,
Nah,
laughing?
they
Did they understand it?
Nah,
when you're the first to do something, they don't understand it sometimes.
Nah, they didn't get it at times. Yeah, they didn't get it.
That's what I want to know. Like, so what was school like? Like, what did they ask you
nobody joked. They was just, like, damn, we'll shave his head off, like, But it wasn't and then the whole team did it.
Okay.
So then it became a trend.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm just curious. I know when we was younger.
Now, Coach Thomson had this thing. Coach Thomson used to tell me this is why I ain't get fouls called.
He
said, you're a bad boy. They think you showing that you're bad. Like,
I can see that because that's how they was looked at. That's how they was looked. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I'm not going it back.
I asked that because I don't know when you was young in school. Like, I just remember when people get low haircuts sometimes. I ain't saying people did you down. I know you probably was a ball player, so they ain't say, but people slapping back in the head. like when somebody get a light haircut, you just hit them back in the head. So I ain't saying in high school you probably ain't gonna do that obviously, but in middle school and elementary school definitely pops my real quick. Like, why you got your hair shaved so? All right. So you play through college. You have individually some good years. What's the relationship like with your coach during that time? Because I'm asking because sometimes players watch this stuff too. I think it's important to build relationships. So what was that relationship like with your coach that you had during that time at Pitt?
I had a great relationship with my coach, a real good relationship, and I respect him for that. Y'all know the coach from Maryland? Where he used to be at Maryland, he's at Villanova now.
Oh, yeah.
Coach, Kevin Willard.
Yeah.
His dad was my coach. And Kevin Willard played with me.
Oh, for real?
Like, he was on the team.
Oh, wow.
Like, he was the backup point guard. But I really like Coach, and I respect him, man, because going into my junior year, my college coach was best friend with Rick Pitino. Like, that's his best friend. They grew up together, like, from New York. Like, so he know Rick Pitino got my coaching to coaching. He coached with Rick Pitino when he was at the Knicks. He coached with Rick Pitino at Providence, and then that's when he, ended up getting his head coaching job, and branched off on his own. But the thing that I respect him the most was like Rick, when I was in college. Rick Pitino was at Boston.
Yeah.
Rick Pitino went to Boston when I was going in my sophomore year. And going into my junior year, he offered my coach the general manager job. And my coach didn't take it because he promised me that he was going to see me to the NBA. And so he didn't take it for that. And I respected him so much for that, because if he would have left, I don't know what I was going to do, because the guy that recruited me, the assistant coach that recruited me, he had already left. And so now I'm just, it's just my head coach the ones that I, integrated with when I first got recruited. So if he would have left, I don't know what would have happened.
Well, I know you didn't have to deal with it, but I always want to know, for people in college, that's a big deal. That's a deal breaker sometimes for you. You go there, you go to a school under the guidance that, this assistant coach is going to be there, this coach is going to be there, y'all got a plan, and then things fall apart.
Yes.
A lot of times, that's what happens to players sometimes. You always wonder, this player must have just got horrible, stop playing, start working, whatever, but it'd be so many politics and so many decision-making that can help make or break whether you make it to another level or not.
Yeah.
Somebody staying somewhere can help.
When college was recruiting me, I didn't take him serious unless I seen the head coach.
I like that. That's how it should be, though. That's how it should be.
I don't know what happened, y'all.
We good. We still good, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, even when they came to me, I'll be like, how I know the head coach want me? You could just be telling, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I need to speak with the head coach too, so.
No, I like that though. That's actually to me that's a good. I always said that because even watching my brother his recruiting process, I felt like that's when you know you're wanted.
Yeah,
the coach is involved.
You don't want to go nowhere where you're not wanted.
And I tell every player this. I don't care if it's D2, whatever. I think the head coach being involved, it speaks volumes to how much that program actually wants you. In my opinion,
I agree.
All right, and so talk about your decision. Okay, I'm into the draft. You 4 years now. You graduated. Real quick, what you majored in?
Business administration.
I'll make sure it's straight. All right, business administration. And then if for some reason you wasn't making it to NBA, what was your backup plan? Or did you have a backup plan?
No, I didn't have one. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay. Well,
I would have. I guess I'm one of them kids that cross that bridge when I get there.
Yeah.
So.
All right. When you was into the draft, did you feel like you were gonna get drafted high, or what they had you drafted in? Second round?
They had me actually late first, early second, or mid second.
Were you nervous about potentially not getting drafted? How'd that process work back then? I know now you do workouts, you interview
I don't
teams.
know about nobody else, man, but I was a nervous wreck.
Well, what made you nervous?
Because I just wanted to get picked, man. I've been my whole life. I wanted to go to the NBA. I've been telling my parents how I'm gonna go to the NBA. I'm gonna do that. I want to go, So for me to be with my family, and I don't know how I don't know what would have happened, man, if I would have just sat there and not got drafted.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what would have happened. I was just so happy my name got called, because if it didn't get called, me thinking that I don't know. But like I told you, I didn't have a backup plan, so.
Well, luckily we didn't have to deal with that because that happened, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But David, talk about the party for me real quick. Because I wasn't here, so you remember that.
Yeah. We were talking off camera about how I just remember being a child, and like I said, you guys, I don't know who organized it. Like I said, I'm young, I don't know anything. I just know it was a big deal for the city.
Yeah.
That it was a possibility to have multiple guys get drafted. Yeah. And they had a big celebration at the James Brown Arena, and I remember my dad had took me down there just to try to partake in those festivities, and it was just you were in awe just seeing it. So I just know that, for you, it had to have been, like you said, butterflies and all that.
Yeah, it was butterflies, man, everything, nervous, excitement. It was all bottled up in one, man. But I was just happy to get picked, and I know that night was special because, to be honest, that West Side Thomson game, I don't know if you know, we had 4 pros on the floor.
You?
West Side got Ricky Moore and William Avery. We have Antron Lee and Vonteego coming. So that night, I'm sure Ricky Moore and even Antron, not Antron, because Antron transferred, so he had another year in college. So he was going back for his senior year. But I'm sure just like me and William Avery, Ricky Moore was sitting there ready to get his name called or whatever, you know. And I just think for it to be, you know, that's a lot of people in one. You know what I mean?
Right.
Three people.
I tell
like,
people all the time, we'll probably never see that again. Like,
yeah,
not
like
in my
that's,
lifetime.
you know what I mean? Like that's uncommon. Like 3 people from the same, you know, from the same area, and we all knew each other. We all played together. We all was in the same CSR region, whatever. But
And in the same draft.
We all was in the same draft. So.
And not it's nothing against anybody that does make it a different way, but I think now too, like you could do workouts and you could sign to a team and you can be in the NBA, on a 2-way contract and things like that. But the actual draft aspect of it, I agree with you, David. It probably never be seen again. Hopefully it will. But you're talking about 3 first rounders. Yeah. That's a lot. That's not nothing that snubby knows that. From one city.
Yeah, I'm happy to be a part of it.
Yeah,
man.
that's dope. That's dope.
So,
so when you had the draft class, the draft party, you was here or you went to
no,
the draft?
I was in Maryland with my family. The draft was in D.C. I wasn't at the draft, but I was just in Maryland with my family.
Okay.
Because I had a workout that day.
For a team?
I had a workout the day of the draft.
Who was it with?
I worked out with Indiana. Indiana picked me.
That's dope. I like that. Okay.
Indiana picked me.
But you mentioned somebody earlier. You said somebody earlier got drafted by Indiana. Who was
My
that?
cousin.
Your cousin?
I had a cousin named Billy Martin. He played with Georgetown when Patrick Ewing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like so.
And
that's what I mean. I came from an athletic family. I had people go pro before me.
That's dope. That's dope. But you got drafted by Indiana, but you got traded.
Yeah, the same night.
To the Warriors.
Yeah, it was already planned.
Got you.
Yeah.
Before I get into the Warrior part, did you play Ricky Moore or Will Avery in college?
Huh?
Did you have to play against William Avery or Ricky Moore in college?
Me and Ricky Moore went to the same conference.
Yeah.
Big East together.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
and we committed one day apart.
To 2 different schools.
Yeah, but I think he was waiting on me.
Why you feel like that? Why you feel like he was waiting on you?
Because I think he wanted to see if I was gonna go. If I would have went to Connecticut, he wasn't gonna go there. Because back then you don't go. We ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere where my buddy go and we play the same position. Like now we'll do that, but back then you wasn't doing that. So
that makes sense. But I mean, y'all played together at AU. Could have been the same way. You in the wing, him bringing the ball.
No, I was having the ball in college.
Oh, you weren't trying to
I'm
do
getting
all
the
that.
ball.
You
I'm
weren't
trying to
do all
go to
that.
the NBA. I need the ball.
You ain't trying to be friends.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be. I need the ball. Like I want the ball now. Like I share it in AAU. I don't got no problem with that.
That's funny. Okay. Have you? You mentioned you said you think over the years y'all never talk about this kind of stuff. Y'all never had to sit down and be like, "Yo, what made you choose Connecticut a day after I chose, Pittsburgh?" You ain't never had this conversation.
We be knowing, man. Like we don't got what's understood don't have to be explained. Like you already know.
That's funny. Okay, I like that. But I do think the players today, I don't know if it's a gift or curse or not, but they are closer, I would say, like in a sense, like they come up, they closer, they more cool. So you kind of have them kind of conversation. You get to know, like, okay, well, this is why I didn't do this, is why I didn't do that. And it's
back then, it was more like if you go somewhere, if you're a guard and you go somewhere and you see a big, like I tell that big, like, we should go to school together. But not like 2 point guards back then. Now you can do that.
Yeah.
But back then it was like, I'm trying to find me a center. Like I'm trying to find me a big. You need a, so that's
and the game played different back then too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of needed that, I would say. That makes sense. All right, well, you said you get drafted, Indiana. What would you rank this night as like the best? What's that? Let's start. What's that feeling like?
I don't know,
drafted.
but I tell people that's the first time I ever cried from being happy. Like I never cried from being happy. Like that's the first time. Like so.
Like how did your family take it? Like what was that night like?
Well, I wasn't. My family was excited. But I wasn't able to kick it with my family because I don't know. Once you get drafted, you're right out to the team for media day.
Okay.
So once I got drafted, I had like maybe an hour or two. I'm supposed to go to the airport. Now I got to fly cross country to Golden State.
Got you.
So That's how that was.
I know you said it was kind of planned, but were you excited to be in Golden State, or did you want to go to Indiana?
No, I want to go to the NBA. I ain't care where I went.
Yo, I
wasn't
like
playing-
that.
I wasn't playing
Yo, I
the NBA.
I like this guy, man.
Where they send me.
I ain't care where.
I don't care where they go. Just,
Utah, it don't matter. Huh?
yeah, I ain't care.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, they can send me to
Ace-
Utah.
No Ace Bailey, man. No Ace Bailey.
I like this guy.
Yeah, man. I just want to
More
play,
Match
man. I ain't care.
Podcast brought by
To
Brooke.
be honest with you.
All right. So let's talk about it. Like, 'cause now I've talked to a few. I'm not gonna lie, but this is my first sit down, with an NBA player. So talk about you get drafted. What's next? I know you said you fly out. So what from there?
Fly out, have a media day. They introduce you to the fans, to the media, whatever, and then you probably like for a rookie, you got like 2 days, 3 days, and then you get ready for summer league. So I was out there. Probably went out there for a day, came back, and I probably had like 2 days here, come back, and then back out there like after the 4th, you start summer league.
Yeah, that's probably a nosy question, but like I said, you're the first person I got to sit down with in the NBA to ask these questions. All right, so wait, you saying a few days you're out the NBA, stuff like when do you get a check? Like when do you get some money? Like, hey, this is because you play in the NBA. This is a check. For
You get your check when you sign your contract.
So before you draft, you never signed. I mean, not before, but after you draft, you don't sign right then and there.
No, you don't sign right then.
So when that
It
takes
just
place?
depends on you and your agent. You're gonna sign before training camp, though.
Okay.
You're gonna sign before training camp, and then once you start, once you start training, depending on how you sign your contract, how you want to get paid, like that's on you. So like, just say if you make $5 million, you can get your whole $5 million at one time, and then that means you don't get paid no more.
That's kind of wild.
Now, what I used to do was I get paid over 12 months.
Monthly.
Yeah, I want to get paid monthly. Even when I'm at home in the summer, I want to be getting.
Okay.
So that's how I did mine.
I did.
Go ahead.
I know one of the questions like a lot of people ask was like, what was something big that you got when you got that first NBA check? Was it something you splurged on, or you were more frugal with your money? Or
No, I didn't splurge, to be honest. Like David, it was wild to me. I was in foreign territory. Like, so I had my financial people come to me and was like, yo, you need to they give me a credit card. I got a credit card. I ain't used my credit card for 6 months. Cause before then I ain't have no credit card.
Right,
Like
right.
I'm in college, I come from home, I in Thomson, I ain't never had no credit card. so I didn't use it. Yeah. So they end up coming to me and was like, yo, you need to use your credit card. That's how you build up credit. That's how you get up, you know what I mean?
Right,
and then I was like, oh, all right. And then after that, to be honest, man, I went and bought a S500 Benz with,
Yeah.
back then I think it was all the Mercedes that they be in the rap videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got one of those.
Okay, yeah. I knew it might have been something you wanted.
Yeah, so, and took care of my parents though. But that was the first thing I did. Like took care of my parents, and then But I never been like big splurge or whatever. I just So
Well, you mentioned summer league. So how'd you do in summer league?
I played well in summer league.
Okay.
Yeah, played well, but we had Antoine James and Donald Ford, so we had guys that was already on the team.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I mean? So coming
So
back.
you played the guy that beat you
Huh? Yeah,
played-
I played the guy that beat me. Yeah,
in the Nationals.
Yeah, yeah.
Did he remember you?
Yeah,
He
he
like,
remember, yeah.
I like that. That's
Antoine
dope. That's dope.
Jameson. When I got to Golden State, Antoine Jameson was the one that, showed me around, got me everything. Man.
Gotcha.
And I end up, we end up staying I end up getting a house in the same neighborhood as him.
Okay.
So like he was the one that showed me where everything was and took me out or whatever.
This is more on a tangent. You got any question, Dave? You don't got to say just go ahead and ask, but I'm asking on a tangent, like, because I see a lot of now like stories of NBA players and being mishap with their money and stuff like that. Like, do y'all get classes on that? Like, hey, this is what you gotta do
you
with
get
your
all
money?
kinds of classes, man. Like NBA really take care of you. If you mess up your money, you just messed it up.
Yeah.
Like that's on now. Let me rephrase that. You can mess it up, but sometimes a lot of these guys be getting jerked.
Got you.
Like bad investment,
yeah.
somebody, scamming money off the top, like, you know what I mean? So some of that be happening, they financial advisor taking money, they agent taking money. It don't always be the guy just blew his money.
Got you.
Like some of them probably have, but it don't always be that. Some of them that's got, they got bombed out on an investment. Some of them got scammed on people taking money out their account or whatever, And some have family do it, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so.
Well, I do want to ask this question, like, going into the season, right? What is your mindset of like the kind of season you're gonna have? Now, this is a different stage. This is the stage of all stages. This is the NBA. This is your dream. What you want to do. You've been doing well. Your whole basketball career. You had a span of time, 6-7 years, where you didn't lose no games, damn near. And then you had college. You did your thing. Now NBA. What's your expectations for yourself and team before you get into that rookie year?
I don't really got no expectation for the team because I kind of knew we were sorry. I'm just trying to. I mean, if we make it to the playoff, I'm very happy. But I don't see that in it. You know what I mean? So I just want to learn the game, learn how to be professional, and basically hold my own and not be starstruck when I get on the court.
Yeah, that's something I did want to ask. I know you spoke about how, like, on all levels you knew, like, who you were.
Yeah.
Was it really that different level of competition once you got to the league?
Yeah, it was different, but at this, that was just something you had to get used to. For me, like, I'm speaking for myself. That was something I had to get used to because most of these guys, David, I've been watching, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been watching them, so now I'm actually on the court with them.
Right.
So like I would say like maybe after the first 2-3 minutes, I get right.
Good.
You know what I mean? But maybe at the start, like, cause I don't know if like Gary Payton was like my favorite point guard at the time.
Yeah.
And Gary Payton was like not my very first NBA game I started.
I played.
We played Dallas at Dallas. But I started because Mookie got sick. Mookie Blaylock got sick.
Yeah,
he got sick the night, you know what I mean? He woke up the morning of the game sick. So I was never supposed to start. So I come to the game, I got to start because I'm the backup,
Yeah.
So I start, whatever, but the next start I have, for some reason, it was against Gary Payton. And Gary Payton was my favorite player. But I played very well.
Okay.
I played very well. Like, I was so happy with I played very well. So.
Was he talking to you?
Oh, he was talking crazy. Like, he was talking crazy. Like, he was really trying to bully me. And I'm like, and at this time, like, I'm new. I'm not talking because I got to pay my dues first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm just looking at him like I want to say something, but so, but.
I do got a question because he mentioned a player, and I know you probably know because you was a Hawks fan. I watch basketball. I think Mookie Blaylock, first thing I ever seen him do, I was a Knicks fan at younger. He made a half-court shot against the Knicks, and I just thought he was the greatest person in the world from doing that one thing, right? Silly me. Yeah. But people talk about certain players, this person trash, this person not trash, but then in the NBA, you know how that go.
Right.
You hear Mookie Blaylock, you don't hear a lot about him. Like, what kind of player was he? Because mind you, now, this is somebody talking about number one in Jordan 3 years. Yeah. They ain't lose a game in middle school. You know what I'm saying? Killing the kind of like. But now he's saying he back up to Mookie Blaylock.
Right.
So I wonder, like, would that speak to a player of Mookie Blaylock's stature at that time? Or did you feel like you were just better?
No. I never thought I was better than Mookie.
See what I'm saying?
No, I watched Mookie at Oklahoma. Mookie's a defensive specialist. Mookie lead the league in steals. Mookie's Mookie. Mookie's just not flamboyant.
Yeah, right.
Mookie's just quiet. Mookie's just like everybody else is over there, Mookie over there. Like, Mookie just be chilling. Like, he don't care about all that rah-rah. He not with that. He just want to go to the game. He just want to play, and that's it. And for me, Mookie was the only first person that I ever heard tell me, I'm gonna take the ball from you.
And then took it?
And took it. Yeah, and I seen him do that to Gary Payton. Like, I seen him finna take the ball. I seen Mookie tell people he gonna take the ball and take it. Like, that's the first time I ever seen somebody do that.
So, like, being somebody, and this is your rookie, of course, but somebody in the league, what's some things you've seen that you think set people apart? Because everybody talented at this point. The league is the league. So if you in there, you got some kind of talent. what you think set people apart from being like
All
great?
right, let me tell you something. Like Gilbert Arenas got drafted to Golden State when I was there. But after like maybe a month when Gilbert got there, I got traded to Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas would come and be like, y'all, let's go to the club. We all getting ready to go to the club. We all in our cars going to the club. We all in line going to the club. Gilbert Arenas would get off and go to the gym. Like, go get up shots and go work out while everybody in the club, he working out. That's that edge, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, and I played with a guy, this is crazy, but I promise you, all the guys that play his position, the night before practice or whatever, he might take them out and get them drunk. So the next day he can get the best of them. But for me now, I'm not doing that like that. That's foul. Nah, I'm not.
Hey,
but,
I don't know. You gotta get how you get it, man. Cause you can say no. You can say no.
I'm not doing that. Like,
no.
I'm not doing that. Like, so, but
hey, hold on.
but that's how people are, you know.
So y'all be in the line, y'all just see him leave?
Yeah, he just get off. He going to the gym. Like, yeah, where you go? Oh, he at the gym shooting. Like, he getting up shots. Gilbert, like,
Yo, that's funny to me. I'm sorry.
I ain't finna go to no club with y'all.
So you got traded for clubbing or just business? You got traded. What you think you got traded for?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, it was just time. I mean, I guess they wanted to, get off. I don't know.
I do want to ask about your rookie season though. David, you mentioned this because I do want to say this real quick. We spoke on the phone about you for like a day or two or something like that. David knew all your stats. All right, so I just want to give David his credit. He knew all your stats, like not reading no phone. Like he just knew. Yeah, he averaged this much. He averaged this much. If he did this, and we was talking about how I think Malcolm Brogdon, if I'm mistaken,
I had
your same stats when he won Rookie of the Year, or similar stats rather.
Right, pretty close.
I can believe that. But you got to think now. I was a rookie with Elton Brand and Steve Francis.
Steve Francis was nice.
Yeah, like I was in that class, and then Baron
Steve
Davis,
was nice.
Lamar Odom.
Y'all all in the same draft?
We all in the same draft.
Damn.
So all these people and then you got to think like Steve Francis, Elton Brand, Baron Davis. I think maybe Lamar. All these guys started.
Yeah, true.
Rip Hamilton was in that draft.
Damn.
Sean Marion, Andre Miller, Jason Terry.
Jesus.
Yeah, so
that's a lot. That's a lot. Damn.
So I wasn't gonna win that.
Well, I do want to ask you, like, your first year in NBA, like, or just do your time in NBA, it don't matter first year or not. Who was like the hardest person to guard?
Like, it wasn't hard for me, I would say this, but it was just because every time he get the ball, he looking to go.
Who that?
Allen Iverson.
I knew it was gonna be.
And then I played with him, and I had to guard him every day at practice. So it's no let up. Like, when he get the ball, he looking to go. Like, it's not like he get the ball, he gonna swing it this time.
Never
get
swing
that,
it.
he trying to go. You know what I mean? So for me, that's hard because every time you got the guard every time. You got the guard every time. But it wasn't like I'm getting killed or anything. Like, I was pretty good with my peers. Like Steve Francis, like AI, like Stephon Marbury, like Jason Terry, like Richard Hamilton, like Baron Day. I'm pretty good at guarding those, you know what I mean? Like, it's the Jason kids, because I'm trying to stop Jason Kidd from scoring, but Jason Kidd don't even want to score, so he beat me with assists.
Yeah, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a whole different ball game. Like, you gotta, like with Jason Kidd, like when I play Jason Kidd, my thing with Jason Kidd is I want to make Jason Kidd a score.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to make him score. I don't want him to get 12 assists.
You don't want it to impact the game the way he wants to impact the game.
Yes, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So it's different. Like, so for me, guarding Jason Kidd was like kind of hard because my thing is to stop him, and you got to stop him from assists and not you got to make him a score, you know? So, and Gary Payton was a back down guard. Like, he could bag you down. Like Andre Miller, he can bag you down. Like, so those kind of guys. And then, of course, all the two guards back then. The Tracy McGrady's, the Kobe Bryant, the Vince Carter, like, for sure, like, come on, bring the help.
But you being in the league, like, did you ever get, like, were you ever starstruck from seeing somebody, or to you it was just competition? Because you mentioned names just now, where like these are people like I idolized. Still
Like,
to
yeah,
this
I
day.
idolized him, but once I got there, and then I had to get out of that. Like, you know what? Like, I'm an NBA player now. Like, you know what I mean? So maybe I would say like, for a little bit, and then I just have to snap out of that.
What was it like when you seen Jalen Rose?
I had saw Jalen Rose before I went to.
Okay, you had some
yeah,
already.
so I'm okay with him.
Okay.
Now, when I saw him when I first saw him, I went crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's
in
the guy I
college?
want to be.
You
Like,
was in
that's number
college?
5 is the ball. Like, yeah, I was crazy about Jalen, though. Like, Jalen was my man. Anybody in Thomson would tell you, I thought I was Jalen Rose.
that's what's up.
If Jalen Rose went out and got in trouble, I might go out and get in trouble. Like, that's how crazy it was.
So you know it's funny, but I say I like him, and I really mean this because and I don't talk about this often, but Jalen Rose is the reason why I even do podcasting. Like when I read his book, and I always liked Jalen Rose. Like everything about him I liked.
Me
I
too,
don't know.
yeah.
It's something about him. I just like his swag, demeanor. I read his book and said, I'm gonna start podcasting. So if I bought the book a month, and the next month I bought my podcast equipment. Just from buying his book and reading his book. So
Now, that's the only reason that I wish I could have went to Indiana.
to play with Jalen Rose.
Because Jalen Rose was at Indiana.
Yeah,
but I
sure
thought
was.
about like, but if I go to Indiana, I can't wear number 5. Because Jalen Rose got number 5. But okay, I didn't wear 5 at Pitt. So
When number you want to pick 20?
I wore 3.
What was the reason for that?
Because I was supposed to get 5 when I got to Pitt, but when I was a senior at Thomson, Pitt's point guard was a senior. But he tore his knee up.
Oh, so another year.
So he stayed another year. He ended up
Gotcha.
redshirting. And so he kept number 5, and then I was going to switch, but my mom asked me to just keep 3.
Got you. Okay.
So I did it for her.
Well, how many seasons did you play in the NBA?
4.
4?
Yeah.
So how would you describe them 4 years? Or you playing in the NBA? Like, would you like it? Was it plus, good? Was it positive? Learning experience?
I love it. That was my dream. That's something no one can ever take away from me. That's something that I did. That's something that I dreamed of as a little kid. And, I made it happen. Okay, I didn't do 12, 13 years, but I got 4 years in. I know what it felt like. And, and I was happy about that.
I was going to say 4 years is the average span anyway of an NBA career. 4, 5, 6 years anyway. It's not like so. It's nothing to snub. Anybody knows that 4 years. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
4 years
I
is
know,
4
yeah,
years. You know what I'm saying?
but,
So, but you also you didn't stop there. You played
No,
professionally
I
anyway.
I could have kept rolling the dice and kept trying, but I got my 4th year. I got a partial scholarship. I got a partial contract, but the team Ginobili came from in Europe, they called me and offered me a pretty good amount guaranteed. So I'm like, I'm about to go there.
Got you.
So
I do want, I know it's probably distasteful to talk numbers, but when I hear people say overseas, that's the first thing come to my mind. Like, obviously in the NBA, you can see what they making and all that stuff. You get to see the deal, whatever. And I know it's different levels of overseas, especially now. I know it's like a bunch of different levels. You got people making nothing overseas. They just overseas playing for a place to stay in a steak every night. But like when you think about back then, and you talk about the NBA contract, how different were they from your rookie contract to like the one when you went to the team Ginobili called? Like was it a substantial?
like, to be honest now, mine wasn't too much of a difference because back then we wasn't getting what they getting now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then so actually my first year in Europe, I got more.
Every year you went because you got
I got more. I got more than just
whatever you started with. The next year you
whatever
got more,
I
the next
got
year you
paid a month in the NBA. When I went to Europe, I got more.
Oh wow! See, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And that's why I say that too, like, because people automatically assume you go overseas is because you can't play in the NBA, but it's like financially, it's a better decision to make anyway. You had a partial, and you get more money overseas. Why won't you do that? And
Now
it's a good league.
maybe now it's better to stay
Yeah, of
because
course,
now they
yeah.
getting that money they getting there, and then. But I just know like you probably I would say the best player in Europe, like the what's his name? Nunn.
Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah, Kendrick Nunn before. Kendrick Nunn was the high-paid American in Europe.
Right.
And he probably make like 2.5 or 3 million euros. But you know euros is bigger than the dollar. And
I
then,
don't know nothing about that.
yeah, euros is bigger than the dollar and it's tax-free. So whatever he get paid in euros and it's tax-free, once he come home, it's gonna be a little bit more because euros is bigger than the dollar.
Damn, and no taxes.
Yeah, no tax. His team gonna pay his tax.
See, overseas ain't that bad to me. Like it sounds good. Once I had no taxes, it's already a win for me anyway. So, but what was that like playing overseas? The
only thing bad about Europe, man, for me, like there's really no social life, and they take basketball very serious. Like I remember my first night, the first game I played in Italy. Like I'm the type that I like to listen to music and like, you know, get a little vibe before. So I'm in my apartment the night before the game, just playing music, whatever, relax, you know what I mean, listen to music. The next day they say, oh, we heard you had a party the night before. I ain't had no party. Like I'm in my, you know what I mean? So you gotta be on that, like they be on that. Like, and then you gotta understand, and on the good team, I was able to play EuroLeague ball. Like EuroLeague is the best in Europe. So if the team start losing, the Americans is the first to get on the bird. Like the Americans, they're gonna switch you first.
I see a lot of people from overseas. I know you see it too, especially guys we know. They'll come home, but they don't tell us why, but they mad or they get up. But sometimes I do feel like that. If the team not performing, then you gotta go.
Yeah.
Ain't no point in having you here.
That's how it is in Europe now. If you ain't performing, you gotta go. It ain't like the league, like, okay, we could just be sorry.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And everybody's, nah, somebody finna go.
But even if you nice, it don't matter. Like you could be.
Say,
what if you nice?
Yo, they get rid of you?
Yeah.
Question for you: was there ever a time you were? Was there ever a time you were the best on the team and you had to go because y'all was losing?
No, I one time I was the best. No, I ain't never been on a losing team in Europe.
Okay, gotcha.
Never. But one time I was on a good team in Europe, and I was one of the main key players. I went to them and told them that I ain't want to play no more.
What they said?
Okay.
They let you go.
But they end up letting me go after they let me go after the deadline. When I mean deadline, they let me go. They could have let me go when I first asked them, and then somebody else could have picked me up in that
circuit.
Yeah, like in that conference or whatever.
Yeah.
But they released me after that. So but what they didn't understand was I was getting released to come home. I wasn't going to no other team.
Yeah.
That ain't I don't do that. When I asked to get rid, I want to go home.
Now, you played what, 15 years?
17.
17?
Yeah.
Overseas or altogether?
No,
NBA?
altogether.
What was it your body that made you stop? Or what made you say, okay, I'm done? Like how'd you know you was done playing professionally?
When I started, they gave us a sprint, and when I couldn't stop on a dime, I had to gradually slow down to turn around. So I knew it was over then.
Got you. How would you describe your professional career, like outside the NBA?
Oh, I won championships in Europe, so.
Did you win MVP somewhere else? Yeah, MVP in Serbia, right?
Yeah, I won MVP twice.
Twice, yeah. 2 MVPs, championships.
Yeah, so I'm cool with that.
You saying you cool with it? People would kill for that. You know what I'm saying? So I know you're just a smooth
I
guy.
just wish I could have had a feeling of what it feel like to win the biggest one in the States. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it feel like to win the state in high school. I don't know what it feel like to win the college national championship. I don't know what it feel like to win the NBA World Championship. Like, I was just telling, like, when I was telling one of my friends, I wish I could have had that feeling.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it feel. I just wish I could have felt it to see what it's like.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, I can understand that, especially from a standpoint of just wanting the winning standpoint. But I feel like I said, from 7 to 12, it's like you won a lot of games. I guess the ones you lost was elimination games.
Yeah, the ones I lost was bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
think about it all summer.
Yeah, like, you know. So.
But also you played against a lot of, like every time you say you lost, the person you name is like say I lost Antoine Jameson. It's like it's Antoine
What
Jameson.
that mean? I was supposed to beat him.
To me, it mean a lot. I know it mean nothing to you because you played. You probably feel like
I was supposed to beat Antoine.
See, let me tell you the thing about this that's funny about this, right? Like, I think about when I'm younger. You might not feel this way because you from here and you might have heard him. You know? I'm younger, 2001, playing with the Sixers, right? You probably playing with him. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, AI only. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But somebody here is like, they playing with Cummings. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He used to force the ball to you, make you shoot all the shots.
Make yourself get 40.
78. Now he definitely 95. Y'all ain't seen him in Thomson. Y'all crazy. I ain't seen him play against Will Avery. Like, come on. Yeah. So I think like, even having these conversations is dope. Just for somebody like me that's not from here. So sometimes I wish I would have been, because just to stuff y'all talk about, I don't have that. Even in New York, you mentioned Marbury, all that stuff like that. We don't have middle school basketball in New York. I don't know how these guys got nice and just start playing. We don't have middle school basketball. It's not a thing. You just play the park, and if you're good, they come get you.
Fun, yeah.
That's it. You got something you want to ask?
Well, I was going to ask you, was it ever a time like during the Warriors runs, did you ever go up there? And I only asked that because I feel like maybe about 2019.
Yeah, I went.
They gave you like a whole article that I was reading. Like,
Exactly. Yeah. So, that's one thing I love the Warriors, and I'm always a Warriors man. Like, for someone that didn't play, didn't play a lot. Somebody that was never a superstar. Somebody was there only 2 years. Like, I'm still and I was a fan favorite for Golden State.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
You know
like, that was
so,
literally like 2019,
that's kind of unheard of, and I respect that. And so, I'm real thankful for them. Like, whenever I'm able to go to any game, you know what I mean? I'm able to,
right.
Not too long ago, they sent me all the new jerseys.
Oh, cool.
Like, with the, because I don't have the jersey with the cities, and, you know, they changed them. So they sent me all of those.
Yours with your name on it and everything?
Yeah, with my name and number.
Dope.
Yeah. So they sent me all of that. So I'm real thankful for the Warriors, and I still have a great communication with the people there, the equipment guy, the PR people. Like, they don't have the same owner, but I do know the old owner, and I'm one of his favorites. So
that's tight. That's tight.
Nah, that's dope, man. I think that, like, as I talk to you more and more, I feel like as you went along the journey, you also develop relationships with people more than just playing basketball. It's like you develop a relationship with this person, with that person.
Oh,
that
for
matters.
sure.
So
yeah, for sure.
That take you a long way as well, too.
Yeah, for sure.
But do you think you got that from just being from here, like, being from Thomson, athlete, having that humility, being a water boy at some point, and like you kind of started from the bottom for real. You started water boy and you work your way up to number one.
I don't know, man. I just think it was just more of me, like, always been very observant. Like, I'm always aware of my surroundings. So I just go places and I just sit back and I just watch, and I just think them people just, I rub shoulder with the right people. That's, So.
Just a little bit, talk about like life after, professionally playing basketball. So what's some things you do or you've done since then? Like, I know you develop players, you train players, you coach, you hear.
Like, I started training, but it wasn't nothing that I planned. Like, I didn't go to school or I didn't play ball all these years to just, to fuck around and have to go work hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to be honest with you. So my plan was to just, this was my plan. When I retired, my plan was the first 2 years before I think about anything, I'm just going to travel. I'm going to travel. Like, I'm just going to, go. Because people don't understand, like, when you're playing ball and in Europe, you're going 9 months, 10 months. And when I come home, I only got a month and a half, 2, so I really can't, sure I got to stay in shape or whatever. So when I retired, man, I was like, I'm just going to travel. And I never planned to start training. Somebody reached out to me and was like, would I work with a kid? And I ended up working with that kid, and it led to another kid, but I haven't stopped traveling.
Yeah.
I said 2 years, but now it looked like it's been
keep going
a revolving door. Like, I'm just, so I like to just travel. I don't want to, and I like coaching, Thomson High girls. Yeah. And I'm very thankful for Coach Williams for giving me that opportunity. And that's about it, man. And I didn't have no plan. Like, when I didn't say that I was going to be a coach. I didn't say that I'm going to do this. I just crossed that bridge when it came.
Yeah. I just want to say, like, I don't know how you view yourself per se, but, you know, it's real heroic when you could be from a small place like Thomson too, you know. Might be big to us, but it's small to a lot of people. And you make it out, you do all these great things, you know, you travel the world, you make your money, you professional athlete, but then you come back and you give back as well. I just think that's like a heroic thing. People kill to even have that kind of story where, like, you can do well in life and still come back and to where you was from.
Yeah.
And get back again.
For me, I never forgot where I was from, no matter what I did. Like, and I think that's why the people in Thomson love me. Like, I never changed on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I never went Hollywood. Like, I'm Cherokee.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to make sure that's known as well. Like they say never meet your idols, and I just, like, me and you got such a good rapport. Like, you just, like I said, I called you brother earlier. Like, we just really regular. Like,
yeah, it's how it
like
is
you
with
would
me.
never
Like,
know like what all have you done when I first met you. Like,
right, yeah, that's how I was raised like that. I ain't trying to shine on nobody, do what it is what it is. And I always believe, like, to pay homage to the people that came before me. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then, like, I'm not gonna look down on nobody because they didn't play basketball or they didn't make it, you know what I mean? I don't like that. But for me, it's just, like, I played basketball. Like, that was my job, you know what I mean? But that's not who I am. So.
No, that's dope. I just, like I said, I'm be more enamored just because, like, I've talked to some NBA players, of course, when Don had his recruiting process and stuff. We've seen a bunch of them. I think the funniest one I talked to might have been Eric Snow, in my opinion. That's a funny guy.
I played with him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's a funny guy, though. Like, that's a funny guy. Yeah. But, you know, to have a full-blown convo with somebody and then kind of get the ins and outs, you give him more insight to, like, I was this, I was that. I only seen it from my brother's standpoint. I never seen it from a spectator or talking to somebody's standpoint. So my brother play was more emotional for me because it's my brother. You know, talking to somebody just across and just hearing your story, it's like, damn, Gus have been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of
we've been nice for a while. They just don't want to give us credit.
Seem like it, yeah.
We've been nice.
But it make, like, when Darren Sean used to say, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be like, man, shut up. You know, like, look, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Sean, though. I'd be like, man, shut up. I ain't trying to hear that, man.
Yeah, we've been nice. Yeah.
But as he talk about it, like, and you put in perspective, like, we have 4 pros in the region championship game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not just 4 pros, I'm sorry, 4 first-round draft picks in the region championship game. Because you take pros out of it, because you can be a pro in anything now, but, you know, draft, that's a big deal. Yeah. But when you talk about the era now, like, that really put in perspective for me. Like, and then him mentioning Chad, like, this is the guy who first round, he lost to Chad too. Yeah, I know Chad for just holding the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Chad was a shooter, man.
Still got the money. Yeah. Had the money still had the money. Chad definitely got the money, but I know him for holding the camera, just being just a business guy. This is a guy I never thought I would talk to. He told me, Chad he was like that.
Yeah, Chad was like that.
That early era, like I said, even the people way before you, like Keenan Man.
Yep.
Like Chuck Graham.
Yep. All them, yep.
This is dope. I like that. Like,
that's this guy. I don't know if you may, I know sure you may not know him. I don't know if you know him, but he's dead now. But I remember he played for Butler, and the people, when they see this episode, they may remember. But I think his name was Rico Landon. Yo, he was a beast.
Really?
Yeah, Rico Landon. I remember watching him as a water boy, and I was like. And me, always been a kid that watched the game. Like, I never been a kid that run around, I watch. And when I saw this kid, like, and I remember we had this real great defender at Thomson High. And he was giving this guy so much work. And he was giving him the bending. And I remember this guy, I think his name Rico Landon. I think God bless his soul. I think he died, though.
Gotcha.
Damn.
Yeah, like you said, somebody probably will see it and probably
like I think his name is Rico Landon. I'll never forget. He was number 24.
That's kind of how it's been happening too. Like people, you name somebody and they say, "Oh yeah." People watch these whole things. Like that's what's crazy. People watch this whole thing.
Have, like, and that's why. And we spoke about this before. Like, we'll have like somebody on like Tony or you, but then it shed light on so many other guys that
I got you.
People don't even know about. Would have thought about it. Be like, "Oh yeah, I remember." Carlos Carter, because I told you earlier, like when you look at Coach Carlos, them people like, man, he ain't hoop. Like, but he really was like that back then. Like
Carlos
a huge big man.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask David this question because I know you probably don't. I feel like I know your answer right, but like when you think of like all the legends and stuff like that, like where you put him at? Because I know you speak with him a lot. Like out of everybody I know,
my dog right here.
Yeah,
Man.
you spoke with him a lot. Before today, before this week, I'm not like now. Before we did any kind of interviews, you've always brought him up.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Before we plan to do this, I always talk about my guy. I don't know. I don't want to put on no number one.
I'm thinking about that era though, because you know more era than I know.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I was crazy about it. Like, of course, he's my top, but when you talk today,
appreciate that.
Yeah, you talked so much about your offense, and I was more in all the defense.
That's all I ever heard about was the defense.
You never mentioned that at all throughout the whole
All I ever heard about was
interview.
the defense. I never heard about your offense. So when he was talking, that's why. So I didn't do too much research on purpose. I'm like, I know what I want to do. I did what I had to do.
Yeah.
As he talking, it makes for a better interview if I find out why we talking. So I don't have to not forget to ask the question. When he said number one, I'm like, from defense? Because that's what everybody kept saying. Everybody talking about your defense.
Yeah,
it's always defense.
Yeah.
But hearing them talking and them not losing, I mean, he had been putting the points on the board because they weren't losing no games.
Oh, right. Definitely.
So it's just like one of them things where like you learn so much when you sit across from a person and just actually sit and listen and let them talk.
Yeah.
So I thought that was dope. I don't know like how, I mean, you played in the NBA and I don't know what kind of stuff they do for media day and stuff like that, but like when I sit across my like this, like I be learning more than I be entertained. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning now. I feel like we're building a rapport, but I feel like I'm there in that time.
Yeah.
I like the defense though. Yeah, so a lot of kids don't like defense.
That's what gets you to lead though.
Yeah, I like defense. Yeah, so.
And
I take it. Now I actually believe that I can stop anybody. Like I actually believe that.
Back then though.
Yeah, back then.
Yeah,
I still believe that. I might can't do it, but I believe it.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Hey, he done pulled up to David Hines not too long ago. He be coming to the runs.
Hey, film it next time. I need to see this. I need to see. I thought you could still play, but it's a different game now, man.
I play now. I just play with my head.
Got you. You gonna play in the next clash when Thomson playing? No. Everybody learning a lesson now, huh? People learning a lesson these days, man. Yeah, some legends, But yeah, this was dope. I definitely appreciated the time spent and you taking the time out. I couldn't find this place at first. I ain't gonna lie. I went to 5 different parking spots. I ain't know where to
For real?
I've been to Thomson one time.
Oh, I wish I didn't know. I thought he was just coming though. I would have if I would have knew, I would have helped you get in because I figured a lot of people they'll stop up there, So
I asked the guy, he told me, hey, I think it's over here or over here. I said, because you don't know what's going on, but you don't want to tell me that, so that's fine. So I drove back, seen the little white kid. I said, yo, where the gym at? He told me it was where I was at. I said, all right. Then this is funny, right? I seen somebody driving. I ain't gonna say what he was driving, but a black, nice black car. I said, that gotta be him. I don't know why. I just knew.
So you was out there when I pulled up?
I was in the black. I'm in a cheaper car than yours. You know what
I
I mean?
ain't true.
I'm in the hood one. I'm in the
No,
Nissan
because
Rogue.
the reason I said that because when I pulled up, I ain't know what time Dave was gonna come, and so I was like, I'm just gonna sit in the car and wait because I know once I go in the gym, I might.
I seen you back in. I seen you do everything. I'm watching him like, is that him? You know what I'm saying?
So I'm thinking,
black guy with a T on the hat. I'm like, that gotta be him. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I was on the phone, so I didn't want to, I wasn't rushing. Then I text David. Of course, he didn't respond. So it's all good. You know how David do. So.
That little ding that the iPhone make. I was in the car with the music up, man.
I bet. That's all good though. But yeah,
so you was here before I got here.
I try to be early. Yeah. Especially you
like
deal
that
with an NBA player,
I'll be like that too.
But when we doing this kind of stuff, I like to be early because you never know what's gonna happen. Like I might get another piece.
See, I got that from college, a 15-minute rule.
Like
if they used to be like practice at 12, we had to be on the floor at 11:45. So for some reason, I still got that in my mind. So like.
That's how I be.
If somebody say we're gonna do something at 1:30 or 7:30, I was here at 7:15.
Yep.
Like I'm all so.
Just in case, I'm gonna be on time, man. You got more questions? You good?
No.
I definitely appreciate. I hope you appreciate it. I hope
I'm good.
You had a
Appreciate
good time.
y'all,
I appreciate
man.
the interview, man.
Ain't
This was
no
dope.
problem. Appreciate y'all.
Super entertaining, man. It's gonna be good. It's a good one right here, man. Morning Masters Podcast. We out. This was dope.
Thank you.